one thing is, we will always start on time and mostly we will end before our end time. But certain days we will go till 7:30 itself, but test will be there on a regular basis. So that's what I am going to tell everyone. So test is there on a regular basis. That is our approach also. So my name is Nithin. So I'll be dealing with this subject for you. Everyone is aware about this subject, or are you hearing this about this subject for the first time? Anyone started with this subject? No, right? Everyone is in the middle along with this as the third paper, I guess. Now, this paper 3 contains 3 parts. First one is our maths, whichever we learned from our first standard to 12th standard, whatever math we'll have learnt, it will be here also. Then, second one is logical reasoning. Logical reasoning is nothing but they are going to check whether your logic is working inside the exam hall. Some people require technique to do the question. Some people will automatically be able to solve the questions based on logical reasoning. Yes, you stated 1 minute. Yes, okay. Now, then we have statistics, because we are just doing the introduction. That's the reason. Okay. So 3 parts are there: maths, LR and logical reasoning. Then maths will have around 40 marks, LR will have around 20 marks and statistics will have around 40 marks. I think everyone is aware about this also. Then, is it an MCQ paper or subjective paper? MCQ paper. This is one such MCQ paper where you will get 100 questions. And this 100 question we need to write it in how many hours? In 2 hours we need to write this particular paper. Okay. So 3 parts: maths, LR and finally who is there? Finally statistics is there. Okay, I was just giving the introduction about the subject. Then maths will give you 40 marks, LR will give you 20 marks and statistics will give you 40 marks. This is the weightage of the subject. Then my name is Nithin. I think some of you know. Yeah, I am the bad man. Okay, fine. Now there is negative marking also for this particular paper, just like your economics. There is negative marking. For example, if you are getting one wrong question, how much they will deduct, people? Minus 0.25 they will deduct from your answers and they will only give the rest of the marks to you. Now one fine day, you got 40 correct answers. Okay, then 41st question you marked wrongly. That means they will reduce minus 0.25. How much you will get? The 39.75. But in most examination, what happens is, you might see some students scoring 40 marks, exactly 40 marks in a paper, exactly that 40 marks is there, right? Usually what happens is ICA will give that round off to what? 40. Okay, if you are lucky in your attempt, if they are rounding off, it will round off to you also. Sometimes 39.5 also will become what? It will also become 40. Okay. Then coming to the weightage of this paper, I hope everyone got the test book in your group itself. Everyone have it, right? Now, textbook is there. This is the material. Same material I will be using in the class to work out. Then here in the business mathematics part, 40 marks I told you. But the most important one over here is called as mathematics of finance. And that will give you up to 16 marks. So what is the weightage of this topic? Up to 16 marks means if I study this particular topic itself, I'll be able to get up to 16 marks if they ask 16 questions. Most cases they will ask you 14 to 15 questions. But there were attempt also 16 questions were asked. Then the first 3 chapters, that will give you up to 12 marks. So the first 3 chapter, ratio, equation, linear inequality and all together will give you up to 12. Then coming to 5, 6, 7, 8 together can give you up to 20, because combinedly these chapters are giving you up to 20. Okay. Now I will ask you a question. Which one will be your most preferable chapter? I'll start off always my study with mathematics of finance when I am studying. Okay, because why? First we need to get that big mark. How much you require to pass this paper? 40 marks. Okay, so try to get more than a certain number. I'll talk about that in few minutes. Then people, Coming to the part B, we have logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, each topic will give you 5 marks. Okay. Then coming to statistics, first two chapters, that is 13 and 14 together will give you up to 20 marks. Okay. So now you understood which is your second preference. Second preference is 13 and 14. Two chapters, 20. Then chapter 4 we will get another 15. So if you study 3 chapters, you are getting 35 marks. Okay. Then probability and an extended version of probability, I'll speak about that in the future. That will also give you up to 12 marks, these two chapters. Then this 17 chapter, 18 chapter, usually it is 5 each. That is the weightage, common weightage of chapters. And today we will not be directly going to mathematics of finesse. Okay. The reason is I know many people will not have calculator. So tomorrow everyone should bring a calculator which will have certain buttons like M plus, M minus, then MRC, and finally GT button. If you have these many buttons on your calculator is well and good. Okay. Then usual recommendation I will give for students is this one, MJ12D, then DJ is there, but the usual one is MJ12D. He is called as the OG calculator. Because if you see the sales of this calculator or reviews and all in Amazon itself, you will see many people have bought it, and this is one such good calculator you can use. Then never buy a calculator having tax plus or tax minus, because it will not be allowed inside the exam hall. Okay, keep that in your mind. Tax plus is not allowed, tax minus is not allowed. If it is there in your calculator, throw it away. Then next one is always use pencil. Okay, we should have pencil and we will be studying using pencil. With the pencil only we will be solving question. We will not be using a pen. Everyone is having a scale, throw it away. We don't want that. Okay, so scale is not required. Pencil we want. We want an eraser. Then we want a sharpener or cutter or eraser or rubber or everything we want. Okay, these are the 3 main things we require for the exam. Okay, why? Because we will be scribbling near the question paper. Reason is, will they give extra sheet for you to write and solve? No. At the end there will be one extra blank sheet. 1 or 2 blank sheet will be there. Is that enough? Will you always turn the question paper to the end, this way you will look and write? No. We will not be doing that. So what happens is we will write near the question using the pencil. Whenever our examiner says something regarding erase it off, will you be the rebel? No, you will erase it off. That's why we want the eraser. Okay, these are the 2 major things you require for the examination. Then our approach is we will be subdividing questions into different types. Okay, all different types of questions will be there. We will be solving all the different types of question. Then and we will solve all the type of question within the class itself. Then very rarely homework can be there. Other than that, we will be doing it throughout in the class itself. Then the second one is I will be giving you a workbook. I think it's already there in the group right now. You can download it from the group and you should keep a printout of that also. That workbook will be having last 12 attempts. Okay, 14 attempts questions will be there. So you should solve the workbook. Then third one is every day we will be having a 8 marks test. And that will be for 8 minutes. Nothing more, nothing less. 8 marks, 8-minute test will be there each and every day. Please come in. Yes. Then on Sundays, you will have a 2 hours, 100 marks. Excuse me. On Sundays, you will be having 2 marks, 100 marks test. Okay. Whoever is writing Jan attempt, my plan for you guys is till the Jan attempt, every Sunday you will have 100 marks test. Okay. Whoever is writing September, till the examination you will have 100 marks test. My plan is to get more than 100 tests, conduct more than 100 tests for you guys. So hopefully we will be able to achieve it. With that itself, you will be learning the concept. So the best way to learn a subject or specifically a MCQ paper is writing the test. Okay, then our mission is to get always 70 plus, and that 70 plus is not an easy task. In order to get the 70 plus, you should be always fast. Your speed should be always high, otherwise you will never be able to touch this 70 plus. That is difficult. Or a second thing is, for 100 question you are getting 2 hours. Okay, 100 question if you are getting 2 hours, that means one question you are only getting 72 seconds. So keep that in your minds. We need to solve that many questions. Itself is a very big task. That's why we are going to learn everything with shortcuts. Most concept we will be solving with the shortcut, and we will be going forward with it. Then people, any questions you are having regarding the subject? I know you will not have now. We will come back to it later when we are winding up this particular subject at the end. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a pencil or pen or a book. Everyone is having? Pakka? Yes, online. Everyone is clear with the basics. Adil, Amrit, Ganesh, then Samyukta, Ismail, Merlin, Ganesh, Abdul, everyone clear up? Can we start off? Yes, 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 yes. Which one now? Yeah, it's little necessary right now. Maybe in 2 days I'll remove it because my throat is not well. Yeah. Now, first one we are going to start off with a very easy logical reasoning chapter. Okay, this chapter name is called as direction sense test, and the weightage of this chapter is also 5 marks. The weightage is very less, and we will be solving most of the questions, I mean around 95% of the questions with shortcuts. Okay, now tomorrow everyone should print the book and come for the class because it will be useful, and also bring the calculator tomorrow. Everyone should have the calculator as I suggested. MJ12D will be the best one, or buy a calculator with M plus, M minus, MRC, and finally what? The GT button, because certain questions will only be solved using GT button. That will take very less time for us to solve. Okay, what's your name? Abhinya. Your name the Dev. Your name Lokesh. Lokesh, right? Yes, your name Rakshana. Your name? Angel. Getsi. Okay, fine. Getsi, Angel, Rakshana, Lokesh, Abhinya, Dev. That. Okay, online I know everyone name. Yes. Now, people, always remember that the direction in front of you, okay, whatever direction is there in front of you, it is considered to be north. Remember that. Whatever direction is in front of us is considered to be what? North. Now you are looking in which direction? North direction. Okay. Then direction behind you will be considered to be what? South. So opposite of north is always what? South. So keep it in your mind. The direction in front of you is always north, and behind you is what? South. Then the direction right side of you is considered to be east, and the direction left side of you is considered to be what? West. So north is in front, south is behind, east is right of us, and left is what? West. Then where will the sun rise? Sun rises Hyderabad. Yes, sun rises in the east. Where does the sun set? Sun set in the west. Okay. Now people, a person is going towards the sun in the morning. Which direction is going? A person is going towards the sun in the morning. Which direction he will be going? East direction. Okay. Then in between north and east. Okay. In between north and east, which direction will be there? In between north and east, which is the direction? Northeast. In between south and east, which is the direction? Southeast. In between south and west, which is the direction? Southwest. In between north and west, which is the direction? Northwest. This much direction is required. Okay. I hope everyone understood the basic direction. Online, offline, please confirm to me. In front of you, who is there? North. Behind you, south. Right of you is what? East. Left of you is what? West. Then, people, certain time, I will ask you a question. North is in front of us. So you are looking towards north direction. With respect to you, I am looking in which direction? You are looking in north. Then I will be looking in which direction? I am looking in south direction. The opposite you should consider. Okay. Now tell me, they are pointing in which direction? Yeah, this direction, this angle. We will only think about 2D. Okay, we will not think about 3D. This is which direction? In this angle something goes, we will consider it to be northeast. If something goes in this angle, northeast, this way, southwest, this way, southeast, and this way, we will take it as northwest. Then, I want to add certain points for everyone. Yes, Amrit, can you use the group chat itself? Yes. Now here, one fine day, I am telling that I am looking in the north direction. I am looking in which direction? North direction. I took a right 90-degree turn. How much degree turn? Right 90-degree turn. Now I am looking in which direction? Can anyone tell me? East. Then, one fine day I am looking towards east. I am looking towards the sun. Then I took a right 90-degree turn. Now I am looking in which direction? South direction. One fine day I am looking in west direction. Okay. But I took a right 90-degree turn. Right 90-degree turn is what then, people? North. So I am going to add on certain notes which will be useful for us throughout this chapter. First one is right of north is called as what, people? Right of north. Right of north is coming to be east. Make a note. Right of north is considered to be what, people? East. Second question. You tell me. Right of east is what, people? That is nothing but south. Then third one. Right of south is what, people? That is considered to be west. And the fourth one and the final one with respect to right. Right of west is what, people? That will become, right of west will become north. Okay. So the basic directions we should know is with respect to right turn. Then automatically we will think about the left turn. Can anyone tell me what is left of north? Left I am turning means left of north at 90-degree will become what? The west. Similarly, a person is looking towards west. I took a left turn over here and how much? 90-degree left turn. I am looking in which direction now? South. Similarly, left of south will become east and left of east will become north. The ulta of whatever we have considered till now, but we will make a note of that also because that is also required for us with respect to the exam point of view. Now make first note. Left of north is equal to what, people? It is nothing but west. Second one. Left of west is what, people? That is nothing but south. And the third one is left of south is what, people? That is nothing but east. And the final one, fourth one, left of east is coming to be what, people? That is coming to be north. Okay. These are the basic things. If you are getting this basic, well and good, we will be able to solve maximum number of questions. And if you ask me, with this itself, the chapter is over. Rest of the questions will be like whether your brain will work or not. If your brain is not working, whichever trick I am going to teach you will help you so that the brain will work inside exam. Okay. So that's going to happen. This is the base of the chapter. Nothing else is there. Now I will ask, what is right of then northeast? Right of northeast will become southeast. Then right of southeast will become what? Southwest. Then right of southwest will become what? Northwest. Right of northwest will become northeast. So basically, right means, I'll make a note here. Right is nothing but clockwise movement. Okay, we are moving in which direction now? Clockwise. Then left means what? anti-clockwise. Okay, the opposite direction we will move is called as anti-clockwise. Everyone should have an analog watch because digital watches are not allowed inside our examination hall, and especially when we are dealing with QA and all, we should have a control of our time. I think many people will say, sir, exam was very lengthy, sir. Exam is never lengthy. They are putting the question because of the reason that at the end everyone can finish it. That will be pakka. It's the only problem is what? We are not managing our time properly. So buy one analog watch because we can copy also. I'll show you in some time how we can copy inside examination hall using an analog watch. Not for some jugad and all, some questions. We will be doing that. Then analog watch you can see. When it goes in this way, it is what? Clockwise. Opposite way is what? Anti-clockwise. Now, the first type of question. Are you guys ready for it? Online, offline, everyone? Pakka. I know it's 2:30 and it's after lunch and all. I know that. But at the end of the day, if you are not able to give that energy to me, I need to put extra energy. Okay? Because after lunch is always difficult for everyone. Okay? Everyone should write. Open the book and keep it. At the end, you will do something. That will be fine. Online, Ganesh, Amarth, then Muhammad Ismail, then Samyukta, Atul, Abdul, everyone. Pakka, we can go ahead. With that, I am asking you one question, people. Luffy is looking in which direction? He is pointing in which direction? You are looking in north. He is looking towards you. That means he is looking in which direction? South direction. Okay. Always we will think from our point of view. Okay. That's how we are going to discuss. Now, first question is determining final direction based on left and right turn. What do you mean by left and right turn means? So they will ask us the question like a person is going towards north, then he took a left turn, then he took a right turn, then he took a left turn, etc., etc., etc. They will give it in the question. Then from ICA point of view, you need to draw. You need to draw a lot of picture. At the end, we will find which direction the person is going currently. But we have some shortcut for this type of question. I will discuss that shortcut. Before that, I want you guys to remember this. Whenever you get a question in mathematics, read the last line. Why read the last line? Because in 95% of the questions, last line will be the question they are asking. For example, find the value of x, find the value of y, or find which direction the person is moving. We will be able to understand what they are asking. Now, in your school or even in your class currently also, there might be some students. When I ask a question directly, they will say the answer. So this, that, this. One question will be there in front of them. Within 30 seconds, they might say the answer. Now, maybe you will be that person also. So, how the brain works is, first one is, their brain will be working in this angle. Always find what are we finding. Okay, whatever things we are finding, we will be getting to know that. How can I get to know? Reading the last line of the question. Then, second one, what do I know about it? Like, for example, what I know about this particular concept so that I can apply this concept or this formula or that formula I can use. That is the second thing. And the third one is, what is given in the question? So, people, if you are able to adapt to these three what are we finding? What do I know? And finally, what is given in the question, you will be able to solve any question. There will not be any difficult question for us, but at the end of the day, at least we will be finding what are we finding. Even if you don't find the answer, at least you will know that, I need to do it this way. Eventually, you will learn it better. So, read from the last line, then keep these 3 points in your mind. With that, I am taking you to the first type. Type 1, determining final direction based on right and left turn. Now, the first one is, I am telling, Nithin is going in the north direction. Okay, Nithin initially moved in the north direction. Then they are telling that Nithin took a left turn, Nithin took a right turn, Nithin took a left turn. Nithin took a right turn, Nithin took a left turn, Nithin took a right turn, etc., etc. They are telling in the question. If they ask such a question, it is a difficult question. Okay. Usually it will be like 4 or 5 will be there, not more than that. Okay. Then, finally, Nithin is looking in which direction they are going to ask. Okay. Now, if you were in examination hall and you were studying with the ICA material, your answer would be initially Nithin took a north turn, then took a right turn, then took a left turn, then took a north right turn, then took a left turn. Likewise, you will draw. But we are not going to use that method. Okay. The method for us is, what is the opposite of left? Right. What is the opposite of right? Left. So, when I say north, initially Nithin is going in the north direction. Then he took a left turn. Then he took a right turn. I will say that left and right got cancelled. What is the remaining direction? Nithin is going in which direction currently? North direction. In a single step, we can write it. And if you ask me, always one question is based on this type. Okay? No matter what, you will get a question. Again, I will add on. Initially, I was looking in the east direction. Then I took a right turn. Then I took a left turn. Then I took a right turn. Then I took a left turn. Then I took a right turn. Then I took a left turn. It's not going to affect me. Right, left, cancel. Right, left, cancel. Right, left, cancel. Which direction is Nithin currently looking at? East direction itself. Then, one fine morning, Nithin is walking towards sun. Towards sun means in the morning means which direction? The east direction. Then Nithin took a right turn and another right turn. Or one fine morning, Nithin is walking towards sun. That means towards east. He took a left turn and another left turn. People, remember, whenever right or left are coming together, the direction is going to become opposite. What is the opposite direction of east? West. What is the opposite direction of east? West. So, whenever right or left are coming together, our direction is going to become the ulta. The opposite. Okay. Then, one fine day, Nithin is going in the west direction. Then, he took a right turn. Then, he took a left turn. Then, he took a right turn. Tell me, currently Nithin is walking in which direction? So, right and left got cancelled. Or, I will say that this left and right got cancelled. Okay. They are telling west right. What is right of west? I already told you what is right of west. Right of west is nothing but what? We mentioned right of west is nothing but north. That's why I told you these are important. In one way or the other way, we will be using it. Okay. Then, right of west is what, people? North. Then, another question for all. A person is looking towards south. Then he went 20 meters towards the north. Which direction is he facing now? If person is facing north-south, then he went 20 meters towards the north direction. Which direction he will be moving now? North direction. Why? Initially he was facing south. Then all of a sudden he changed the location and went towards which direction? North direction. So he is moving in which direction? North direction. With that, we are starting with our first type of question. Everyone, you are going to learn something which is very magical because we will be learning with shortcuts rather than drawing. Few questions I'll show you how to draw also, so that what if a question comes, you just need to draw. Nothing else is coming to your mind means that time you need to draw. Okay, look here. First question. Jairaj started from her house, walked 20 kilometers towards north. So, initial direction he is moving which direction? The north direction is the initial direction. Then he took a right turn and moved 2 kilometers. Again took a right turn means what? Another right turn he took and walked for 10 kilometers. Then people, I told you, first before doing all this, you should have read what? In which direction is he going? That means we are understanding that it is a type 1 question. So this way we will put right, left and all we will put directly. Now tell me, what is north, right? Whenever right or left is coming into the picture, the direction is becoming what? Opposite. So our answer is what, people? South. Done. Purinjada? Arthamainda? Samjaya? Manasilayo? Everyone? Got everything? Pakka? Sure. I will repeat the... I forgot your name. Getsi. Angel. Rakshana. Logesh.
Loading.
Appinaya. Tambi Dev. Yes. Paka? Sure? Online? If not, tell me. Always ask the doubt right away. Otherwise, I will never know. Okay? I don't know how many of you are now having food and watching the class. How many of you are sleeping now and watching the class? That's the problem with online. Now, hopefully everyone is sitting and writing. Yes. Inga part. One morning, Sujata walked towards the sun. What do you mean by Sujata walked towards the sun? She is moving in which direction? East. Before that, read the last line. Now in which direction she is facing is the question. We need to find the type 1 type of question. It's after covering some distance, she turned to the right. Again turned to the right. After covering some distance, she turns again to the right. Now we need to find which direction currently Sujata is looking. East right will become what, people? West. West right is what? The right of west is what? North. Answer is what then? North. Now, what if? So, I'm not getting the right of west. I'm not getting the left of west. That is one problem you might be getting. Whenever you are thinking, sir, I'm not understanding where is left and right and all, right away draw something in the side. North is here, south is here, then who is there? East is there, then who is there? West is there. Then you think, oh, sir, right of west is what, sir? Right of west means clockwise. That is what? The north. That way you should compare with the main picture and make the drawing. Okay? Everyone understood that approach? That should be how you should be drawing rather than thinking about, sir told something right is. No. I am talking with reference to this picture. So draw the picture directly and think about it. Okay? Yes. 1 second. Then we will coming to the next point. Look here. Mr. AV started to walk straight towards south. Okay, initial direction is south. Before that, read the last line. Now, in which direction is AV facing now is the question. Correct? Online, everyone? AV is facing which direction is the question. Now, OV is moving in which direction finally is the question. Now, tell me. Initially, he is going towards south. After walking 5 meters, he turned to the left. Then again, he turned to the right. Now, people, anything else is remaining? Nothing else is remaining. Left and right are opposite. Cancel it off. So, what is the answer now? South is the answer. Direct question, direct answer, direct approach. So, if you take the workbook I told you, you should check each and every attempt. And you should check whether one question is minimum from this attempt. I mean, this type. If you take Jan 25 and all, I think 4 questions were based on this type. So, whoever learned type 1, they are passing with 4 marks. 4 marks is confirmed because you are know the basic approach. Okay. Tell me, which direction is he moving now is the question. Yes, south only. Correct. Yes, rest of you, I hope you guys are there. Please type the answers whenever you are doing, or if any doubt is there, right away ask me. X walks towards south. Initial direction is what? South. Then he turns right. Then again turn left. Then turn right. Now in which direction is he moving now is the question. Okay, tell me people. Right and left got cancelled. Okay, right and left got cancelled. Then who is remaining? South, right is remaining. What is right of south? Right of south we already studied. That is called as west. Which option is the answer? Option C is your answer. I hope you guys got it. Okay. The silly questions will come for examination. Yes. These are silly questions which came in the past. So this is the type they will ask, and usually try to get the answer for logical reasoning. If you are getting these type of 5 questions, try to get that 5 questions in 6 minutes or 6.5 minutes. That 5 questions from this chapter. Because the thing is, this is a chapter where you can score the marks faster. There are some other chapter where you will take more time. Okay, so we will compensate that time over here and now. Then, tell me, what are they asking? In what direction Raman is moving now? That means it is a type 1 question. Raman started walking in the morning facing the sun. Facing the sun means initial direction is what? East. After walking some time, he turned to the left. Again later, he turned to the left. In which direction Raman is looking now is the question. East, left is called as what, people? First, it will become the opposite direction. Left or right will become what? Ulta or opposite. Which option is the answer then? Option B, west is the answer. Done now. Then, everyone online, got it? Perfect, great. Whoever is there online, please catch up and tell me whenever you are having doubt. Look here. In which direction is he moving now is the question. You go north. Initial direction is what then? North. Turn right. That means right turn you are taking. Then turn right again. Then turn left. Now you are going in which direction is the question. Now tell me, right and left got cancel. What is north, right? Right of north is what, people? Right of north will become east direction. So which option is the answer? Option B. Okay, done now. Now, random question alert. Left of south is what? Left of south. So you will, whenever you feel confused, what to do? Right away draw. South is over here, north is over here, east is over here, then west is over there. Then you will think. So left of south. Left of south means we should go anti-clockwise. Okay. Left of south is giving you what? East. Okay. Left of east is giving you what? North. Left of north is giving you what? West. Left of west is giving you what? South. The opposite ulta, we will draw a picture and think. Clockwise means towards the right. Anti-clockwise means towards the left. Then, look here. In which direction was he going now? That means we read the last line and I understood that the question should be based on which direction the person is currently going. A man is starting to walk east. That means the initial direction is what? The east direction. After moving a distance, he turned to the right. After moving a distance, he turned to the right again. And after moving a little, he turned at the end, he turned to the left. Okay? Tell me, right and left got cancelled. What is remaining? East, right. What is right of east, people? Right of east will become south. Okay, which option is the answer? Option D. Okay, done. Next question I want you guys to try and you should tell me the answer. Try, people. Timer starts now. I'll give you maximum 1 minute, not more than that. Try. Comment option is not there for you guys. என்ன பண்ண போற? கிடைச்சாச்சா? Yes. Got the answer? Everyone online? How many of you got south? Writing up? Got south? Anyone did not get? Yes, I hope everyone got. Then I am going in the right track with everyone. If so, check. A person or a man started from a point, walks 4 miles towards north. Initial direction is what then, people? North. Then turns left. and walks 6 miles and turns right, and again turns right. Then walks 4 miles and takes 30-minute rest. What do you mean by 30-minute rest? Will he sleep looking at the upper direction? No, he will be, for example, he is walking now. Okay, then I am going to rest. I am walking currently, I am going to rest. I am going to rest means I will stop right there. I will sit there. I will not move to this direction or the other direction. I will be looking in the same direction. I am not changing the direction. Then gets up and walk 2 miles in the same direction. So will I put a left or right now? Nothing. The same thing will be there. Turns. Finally, right. Now you should tell me what is the final direction he is facing now. People, left and right got cancelled. Then north, right will become what, people? North, right will become south. North, right will become south. Done na? Pakka? If so, this question try. Everyone try this question. Gagan starts from point X, walks 3 kilometers towards south. How many kilometers towards south? 3 kilometers. So initially he is walking towards south. How many kilometers? 3 kilometers. Turns left and walks 5 kilometers. Turns left again and walks 5 kilometers. Now he is facing which direction? The south. Left will become what, people? North. Which option? C is your answer. Directly C. Then next one is, people, try this. A man stands on a point. Okay. Starts walking towards north. Initial direction another north. Then he turned left. Which direction he took? Left turn he took. Then turns right again. Right he took. And finally what, the left. Then we need to know which direction is he moving now. Now tell me, right and left got cancelled. Then north left is remaining. North left is what, people? Left of north is what? West. Which is equal to west. How will you think that? If you are not able to get it in the right way, you will just draw the picture like this. Then you will draw north. Then we have west. Then we know left of north. This direction anti-clockwise we should go. Then it is what over there? West over there. Okay. With that, I am taking you to the second last question from this. We need to draw. Because we are talking with reference points. Look here. R's office is 4 kilometers in the east direction from his house. What do you mean by east direction? Towards the right side or towards the left side? East is towards the right side. Now tell me. R's office is 4 kilometers in the east direction from his home means, for example, this is his house or this is his home. From the home there is 4 kilometers to the right. Who is there, people? Office is there. Correct? Office is there. Now, what else is given? The club is 4 kilometers in the north direction. North direction means up or down? Up direction. North means we are writing towards up. From his home. From his home, where is the position of the club? Up direction. So, who is there? The club is there. Okay. Now we have home. We have office. We have what? Club. Everything is there for us. Then, on the midway from office to club. What do you mean by midway from office to club? Middle point. Middle point from office to club. For example, on the midway from office to club, R started moving towards his house. For example, let it be a general example I give is, let it be a dance club. People are dancing over there. Okay. One fine day our R is also like, let me have some peace. Office, house, everything is too much for me. So he is going to have some peace by going to the dance club and dance. But what happened? On the midway. So he was, after office is done, he started traveling towards the club. On the midway, he got a call from home. Papa, don't go dance, come home. So midway means the middle point. From here, he came here. Then he moved towards the house. That means which direction he will be moving in order to go to his house. He should be moving in which direction? He should be moving in towards, this is what direction? This is what direction? In between south and in between west. What is there? Southwest. If you have doubt, draw the general formula. North. Then this is what? South. This is what? East. This is what? West. In between south and west, who is there, people? Southwest is there. So he should move in which direction? Southwest direction. But is that the question? In which direction is he facing his back? That means you are looking towards north. Your back is facing which direction? Opposite direction, that is south. Now tell me, our R is now walking towards south direction. So his back will be facing which direction? The opposite direction. That is what, people? Northeast. Purinjida? Pakka. Now this was a question which was given wrongly in the previous year. Actually, you should have his back. Which direction is he facing his back, or his back is facing which direction? That way they should have given it. Okay. So answer is what, people? Northeast. Purinjida. Vinay got it? Pakka? Yes, Logesh got it? Yes, Rakshana? Gitsi. Oh, yes. Okay, Angel got it? Online? Yeah, Gitsi. Samik, Gitsi or Gitsi? Gitsi. Samik, you got wrong. Gitsi, I got correct. Yes, Gitsi. Fine. Everyone online? Everyone offline? Pakka? It's a very good question. It was there in the past, so it can be there in the future also. So I used to usually say one example.
History.
Huh?
History repeats itself.
Yeah, better the example I have. Okay, the example is like this. There is a forest. Inside the forest, there is a lion. In the past 200 years, this lion had attacked one forest guard. One time it had attacked one of the forest guard. Then recently, our red boy, our blue boy, got a promotion, or he got allocated to that particular forest. But our blue boy is very much afraid, thinking that in the last 200 years, this lion attacked one guard. So it can still attack, right? The chance is still there, because in the past it was attacked. It was not repeated regularly, but still it can attack. So you can expect such a question in the future also. Okay. Nobody can say anything if they ask the question, because it is as per the timetable, or as per our, content itself, whatever is required. Now people, in CA Foundation Mathematics, they can ask any question from your 1st standard to 10th standard in math, because that's what we are learning in all the topics. Okay, they can ask you any question, 1st standard to 10th standard. Few topics are outside, for example, logical reason. Okay. Now, the final question from this type. Online, everyone, please have a look at this. Try to solve it. How are you going to solve it? You should tell. Okay. Yes. Sangeeta leaves her home. Engenu home. Okay. Veetil. What do you call it? Veeda. Okay. Leaves from her home. She walks 30 meters in the northwest direction. So here northwest is coming into the picture. I will teach you the trick for this after some times, not right now. Northwest direction. Then 30 meters in the southwest direction. Next, she walks 30 meters in the southeast direction. Finally, she turns towards which direction? Towards her home. In which direction is she moving right now is the question they are asking. Now people, I told you with respect to north, I told you with respect to south and all, I told you. But here they are telling north, west, southwest, northeast, southeast and all they are telling. So, I will show you the normal approach of drawing. Then in the future, I will show you the shortcut method. Now, Sangeeta is there. This is her house. Sangeeta Bhavanam, correct? Sangeeta is there. Then Sangeeta is going in which direction? northwest direction. For example, this is our Sangeeta. Sangeeta is over here. Sangeeta moves in northwest direction means which way she should go down? You tell me. Northwest means always I am telling you what? Whenever it is northwest, she should go in this direction. Because I know in general, my picture looks like this. This is north, this is south, this is east, this is west. So, northwest is always towards this direction. Correct? So, people, Sangeeta is moving in that particular direction. Sangeeta went there. How many meters she walked? She walked for 30 meters. Currently, Sangeeta is over here. So, where is the position of Sangeeta currently? Sangeeta is currently over here. Then, what happened, people? Then 30 meter in the southwest direction. Southwest means which direction? Can anyone tell me? This angle she should go. That means from here, she went this direction. Then, where is she currently? She is currently over here, wherever I have drawn. Then what happened? How many meters she moved? 30 meters. Then what happened to her? Next, she walks 30 meters in the southeast. Whenever I say southeast, what are you understanding, people? It should be in this angle. With respect to you should think, because I am sitting opposite to you guys. So you should draw in your picture and go about it. This is southeast. Now tell me, from here she should go in which direction now? Southeast direction. Now where is our Sangeeta? Our Sangeeta is currently over here. Correct? Now my question is, what are they asking? Finally, she turns towards her house. Correct? Finally, she turns towards her house means Sangeeta should go in which direction? Towards the house direction. Now tell me, whenever the direction is like this, what is that particular direction, people? That is called as northeast. So answer is what, people? Northeast. Got the point? Or, I told you the shortcut, right? Here, we have northwest. Initial direction is northwest. Okay. Northwest is there. Then they are telling that she is going in which direction? The southwest. That means if you ask me, she took a left turn. Then again took a left turn. Again took a left turn. So it will be like northwest, left, left, left. What is the opposite of left, left? The northwest opposite will become what? Southeast. What is the left of southeast? It will automatically become northeast. That way also you can do it rather than drawing. At the end, what did you understand? How will I say that in Tamil? Okay, whatever it is, what did you understand at the end of the day? Rather than drawing, most question can be solved using our what? Shortcut itself. Okay, here I will write the shortcut also in the side. You can make note of it. Initial direction was northwest. So, in order to make it southwest, which direction we should take? Left turn. Then again we should take left turn. And finally turns towards house means again another left turn. So, northwest left will become southeast. Then left of southeast will automatically become what, people? That will become northeast. Answer is your northeast. Everyone understood? Pakka online? Offline? Yes. Gitsi, you got it? Yes. Everyone, Abhinaya, Rakshana, Angel, everyone should write. Angel, you should write. Okay. Please make a note of everything. Yes. Ismail, Adil, Abdul, Amrit, Ganesh. Then Kamraj, you joined very later. Yes, Merlin. I hope you got the basics. Otherwise, it will be a little difficult. Okay. Fine, people. If so, next question pokalama. Try panalama. Next question is the same type itself, but we are going to improve or include something called as angular turn. Now also we were talking about angular turn itself, right 90-degree turn or left 90-degree turn. We were discussing that, but certain cases they will not say 90-degree turn, they will say 45-degree turn, 30-degree turn, 60-degree turn. That and though they might say. In such a scenario, what to do? People, This particular case you should tell me. I am looking in the north direction. Correct? I am looking in the north direction. I took a angular 180-degree turn. I will be looking in the opposite direction. If I take a 360-degree turn, what will happen to me? I came back to the same position. So, what do you mean by first case? That first case is given by 360-degree turn. What do you mean by 360-degree turn? A person will be looking in one direction. He will just come back to the same direction. That will not change. Make a note. 360-degree turn means same direction. Okay. Then, second one is 180-degree turn. 180-degree turn means what, people? At the end of the day, the direction will become opposite. It will become a opposite direction. Okay. So first one is 360-degree turn, where we will come back to the same direction. The second one is 180-degree turn, where we will turn into the opposite direction. And people, here I am going to introduce again or reintroduce our heroes. That is clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Now, people, clockwise means you should keep it in your mind. It will always be taken as a positive value. In our calculator or wherever we are calculating, we will take it as what, people? Positive value. And anti-clockwise, we will be always be taking it as a negative value. Clockwise means positive. Anti-clockwise means negative. Two things. Clockwise positive, anti-clockwise negative. Now you should read it along with me. Okay. A person, for example, Nithin, is looking in the which direction you want? West direction. And Nithin is looking towards west direction. Then he turned 90-degree in the clockwise. Clockwise means, will I put plus 90 or minus 90? I will put plus 90. Clockwise means positive. And minus 120-degree in the anti-clockwise direction. Then plus 30-degree in the clockwise direction. Then another 90-degree in the clockwise direction. Then finally minus 180-degree in the anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise means what? The minus. Now people, what is the next step we are going to do is, we will take our calculator and we will say 90. Type 90 on calculator. 90 minus 120 plus 30 plus 90 minus 180. We will do it on our calculator. It will become how much? How much is it coming, people? The sum of everything in calculator. 90 minus 120 plus 30 plus 90 minus 180. Exactly how much is it? So west minus 90 is the remaining thing. Correct? Now a person is looking towards west. Okay. Minus means clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise. Now you should tell me, will I move in this blue color direction or will I move it in the red color direction? Anti-clockwise means what? We should go in the opposite of clockwise. So this is not the case. This is our case. But how much degree I should move? I should move 90-degree. So that where will be my position? I will be currently over here looking towards which direction? The south direction. Pakka. Everyone understood the concept of anti-clockwise and clockwise, but it's not over. We'll give more example. Another example is like this. A person is looking north. You tell me some value. Tell me. East. Some angle, some values, numbers. Yeah. Plus or clockwise. Anti-clockwise or clockwise? Clockwise 180. Then minus 150. Okay. Then plus 80. Plus 30. Minus 20. Minus 90. Whatever values you want to take, you just write it. At the end of the day, what are we going to do? We are going to take the sum of everything. Take me the sum of everything and write. 180 minus 150 plus 80 plus what? 30 minus 20, then minus 90. How much is it coming at the end of the day? North, how much? Plus 30 or minus 30? Plus 30 is coming on our calculator. A person is looking towards north. Okay. A person is looking towards north and he is turning clockwise. Clockwise means which way? The normal way we are taking, we will take clockwise. How much degree? 30 degree. This much is our, almost this much is our 30 degree. Now tell me he is looking in which direction? This is what people, northeast. That's your answer. This is the approach for your exam. Okay. Now, tell me. 45 degree. Okay. Oh, we will not add that. Anyway, in the future I will do that. Okay. Look here. A person is facing north. More 70 degree in the clockwise. So initially he is facing which direction? The north direction. Then 70 degree in the clockwise means plus 70. Then him again more 300 degree in the clockwise direction. Clockwise means plus or minus. Plus how much degree? 300 degree. Then tell me in which direction is he facing now is the question. Can I say it is north plus 370 degree? 370 degree. 370 degree means what? A person is looking north. If we come back over here, 360 is completed. Correct? 360 is completed when he come back to the same location. Then how much more he should travel? 10 more. Yeah, 10 more extra if he travel. Now he will be looking in which direction? Tell me. That is northeast direction. I hope you guys understood the meaning of it. Okay, because the entire turn is 360. Some extra will give you what? Northeast. Pakka. Sure. Sure shot. Done. Portion is moving very fast. You guys are understanding, right? Kandipa? Unmaya? Yeah, because many people are there. Yes. Unmaya?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Okay, at the end we will have test anyway. We will see. Good. That conference is always good. Yes. At the end of the day, who is your biggest supporter? Yeah. You will say parents and all. More than parents, yourself should support yourself. Until and unless you support yourself, no one will support you. Correct? So be confident in your, whatever skill you are having, be confident in that and do it. Many people will have singing skill, just like me. They are good at singing. Even though I don't have, I am telling that. Now you felt like, oh, he's good at singing. Oh, fine. Look here. Myself, everyone. Correct. Yes, Samyukta. Try this. A man is facing west. Which direction is it? The west direction. Turns 45 degree in the clockwise. Turns 45 degree in the clockwise means what? Plus 45 degree in the clockwise direction. Then another 180 degree in the same direction. What do you mean by another 180 degree in the same direction? Plus 180 itself. Then 270 degree in the anti-clockwise. That is minus 270. Now tell me 45 plus 180 minus 270 is how much in your calculator? That will become west minus 45 degree. West means which direction? The west means the person will be looking in this particular direction. Minus means clockwise or anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means which way we will move? This way we should move. Correct? Down we should move. Now tell me 45 degree means what? Till here. And it is how much, people? South west direction, because this is west. So here will be our south. So in between both it will be there. South west will be there. Which option is that, people? Option A will be your answer. Done now? Pakka? If so, try this particular question. Everyone. Srikanth is facing east. East. Initial direction, he is looking at east. Then 120 degree in the clockwise, that means plus 120 or minus 120. Plus 120 degree because it is clockwise direction. And then turns 180 degree in the anti-clockwise. That means how much is 180 degree down? Minus 180 degree in the anti-clockwise direction. Now, which direction is Srikanth facing now is the question. People, east 120 minus 180 will become what, people? Can I say that will become east minus 60 degree? Correct? Huh? East minus 60. East is which direction? Towards the right or towards the left? Towards the right. That means east is this. Minus means clockwise or anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. The anti-clockwise means this way, right? Correct. Now think about it. Clockwise means the minute hand will be moving like this, correct? Clockwise is this, correct? Anti-clockwise means the ulta, okay? Then anti-clockwise 60 degree means still here, minus 60 degree is there. Now tell me which direction he is looking right now. Northeast direction. Which option is the answer? D. Okay. Pakka. Shivara. Sure. Try this. Similar question. Get me the answer. Timer starts now. A man facing north turns 45 degree in the clockwise. Then another 180 degree in the same direction. Then 45 degree in the anti-clockwise. Find which direction is he facing now. South. Everyone is clear about that? Let us check, people. A man is facing north, turns 45 degree in the clockwise, that means plus 45 degree. Then another 180 degree in the same direction means what, people? Same direction means clockwise or anti-clockwise? Clockwise. We will continue the direction, that is plus 180 degree. Then what happened? 45 degree in the anti-clockwise, that means minus 45 degree. Now tell me, plus 45 minus 45 cancel. Who is remaining? North. 180 degree change. Whenever 180 degree change is coming, what is happening, people? The direction is becoming the ulta or the opposite. So answer is what, people? South. Right answer online, everyone. Well and good. Option D is your answer. Pakka? Purijada? If so, can I combine both the concepts together? Till now we learned type 1. Now we learn type 2. A question combining both. Try. Timer starts now. Yes, Merlin, Ismail, Samyukta, Ganesh, Adil, Abdul, everyone. And 11 people watching in YouTube. Okay. I think one person got the answer. Got the answer. What is the answer? Southwest. We will see. Madhuri moved a distance of 75 meters towards north. Initial direction is what? The north. Then we will read the last line always. What is the last line? In which direction is she moving now is the question. She turned to her left. Okay. She turned to her left. Then walk for 25 meters and turn left again. That means north, left is coming into the picture. Finally, she turned to her right at an angle of 45 degree. That means, is she moving right and 45 degree? No. She is moving right at an angle of 45 degree means she is moving clockwise 45 degree. Okay. Right at an angle of 45 degree means clockwise 45 degree. What if it was like left at an angle of 45 degree means minus 45 degree. What if it was like he just moved right? Clockwise 90 degree. In the initial part I told you. What if they say just left? Anti-clockwise 90 degree. Okay. So tell me, north left will become what, people? North left will become south. Plus 45 degree will give you the final answer. South plus 45 degree is nothing but what, people? A person looking towards south. Then clockwise 45 degree. Which direction is it, people? South. west direction. Which option is the answer? Option B is our answer. That's your type 1 and type 2. I hope you guys are done with it. Pakka you will get minimum one question. I will use the word minimum. Okay, I'll not use maximum you will get this much, I'll not say. That is risky. Minimum you will get one question. And I'm sure about it. Okay, so are you guys ready to study for the next 39 marks to clear this exam? No, study for the next 99 marks to get the 100 marks. So till now, none of the ArivuPro students till today have secured 100 marks in QA. QA, none of them got 100. So I want any one of you to be that person. It is possible. If you study everything, it is possible. Try your best. I'll be there to support till the day of examination. I'm not telling that for the sake of telling. I literally will be there till the day of examination. Okay. If you have seen and all pre-exam marathon and all, I'll do night till 4 o'clock and all. I used to do like just to revise the topics. So I'll be there till that time. At the end of the day, with you only, you can do it. Otherwise, it will not happen to you. Okay. Now, people, the type 3 question. Type 3 question is the one of the most complicated question. If they ever ask a question from direction based on clock hands, you should understand that it is a difficult question. And always remember, there are 60 easy question and 40 difficult to moderate question in your examination. What is it, people? 60 easy question and 40 moderate to difficult level question is there inside your examination paper. Always it will be like that. Now the problem will be, some students will skip certain chapters. If someone skip a chapter and an easy question came from that chapter, will you know anything about it? No. Chennai is now releasing, right? Some people already watched it. Will you talk about it? No. You will get arrested. Just like that, if you study only, you will get to know what is going to come for the examination. Otherwise, you will never know what is going to happen. Now, people, what is the time? Everyone knows how to read the time and all, right? Hopefully, because I know students who doesn't know. Now, because you were born into the world of digital watches. We were in that time of analog watches. That's why this question is there. We are creating the question, so we will put this. Now, what time is it? 6 o'clock. Correct? Our hand is looking towards 6. The smaller hand is looking towards 6. The longer hand is looking towards 12. So it is 6 o'clock. Now, I am going to ask you certain question. If you are able to crack the code within the first 2 examples, you are going to learn this topic very faster. Now, at 6 o'clock, I am telling, at 6 o'clock, the R hand is looking towards, usually it is what? I will say it is looking towards south direction. Then I am telling, obviously north will be this, then 3 will be showing what? Towards 3 will be the location of what? East, and towards 9 will be the location of west, or the direction of west direction. Now, that is the usual case. If you are getting a question like this, you are lucky. But we are going for the unusual case or the usual examination case. That is, at 6 o'clock, the R hand is looking towards east. Then can anyone tell me what is the minute hand looking towards? Opposite of east is always what? West. Okay, then I will ask you everyone a question. I will draw one sample picture for everyone's reference. We know north is there. We know south is there. We know east is there. We know west is there. Now tell me, what is the right of east? What is the right of east? Correct. South. So what will be the right of east? South. This will be what opposite of south will be? North. That way we will change our direction. That's why I started with right of this, left of this, so that you will never be at any dilemma. Always you will be getting the answer. Then, first example is done. Whoever got with the first example, well and good. Whoever did not get also, this is your moment. Now, tell me a direction. East or west? Okay. West is I can put. So I will put west I will put. Or we use east already or west I will. West I will put. Let it be west. Now, opposite of west is what people? Yes, west side. Opposite of west is east. Now, what is right of west? Right of west is what, people? North. So this will be what? North. Then automatically the opposite will be what? The south. And the funny part is, our time will always be like either 3:30 or 9 o'clock or 6:30 or 6 o'clock. There is nothing in between. Our questions will not be like this. The northeast or southeast angle will never be there for our examination. And people, sometimes they will mention 9:45 p.m. 9:45 p.m. we know that the hour hand will be looking almost towards 10 and the minute hand will be pointing towards 9. But what we will assume in our examination or from our exam point of view, the hour hand will be looking towards 9 and also the minute hand will be looking towards 9. There is no angle change and all. We will only be looking at 12, 3, 6 and 9. None of the other angle. So it is the normal directions we will be taking. No in-betweens. Okay. Pakka. Everyone understood this concept? Now, with this concept, I will ask you a few questions. I am going to tell you at 3:45 p.m. Okay, what is the time now? 3:45 p.m. The hour hand is looking towards north. Draw. At 3:45 p.m. Okay, our hand is looking towards, I am telling, our hand is looking in which direction? Looks north or pointing towards north. Now draw the circle. If you are good with drawing, draw it like me. Okay, because I have assistance. Then what is there? 12 is there, 6 is there, 3 is there. Then who is there? The 9 is there. Now 3:45 means our hand is looking towards which direction? 3. Minute hand is pointing towards which direction? 9. Now they are telling at 3:45 p.m. the our hand looks towards north. So 3:45 means our hand is 3. Correct? So which is north? This is north. Opposite is what? South. Right of north is what, people? East. Opposite of east is what? West. Correct. Correct? Understood the technique? This is the method we are going to follow so that we are going to solve each and every question. Okay. I will show you the question, but before that I want you guys to be well versed with this basic thing of drawing the picture. Okay. Online, everyone is ready for that? Anyone, any doubt? Please confirm to me. Pakka, pakka. If so, can I complicate it? Yeah, I want to complicate it. Just draw the circle like me. Yeah. So, Reva. Now, tell me. I am telling you a timing. Let it be like 3:45 itself because now it's 3:45. At 3:45 p.m. So we have our 12, 6 is there, 3 is there, 9 is there. At 3:45 p.m. minute hand is looking in southeast direction. Oh, so yes. Minute hand is looking in southeast direction at 3:45 p.m. Okay. Pakka. Now I will ask you a question. What is the opposite of southeast? Northwest. Automatically it became northwest. Then sir, I don't know how to think directly. I don't remember it. What to do? I will draw a sample picture. My normal sample picture I will draw here. Then what to do? North is here, south is here, then who is there? East is there, then who is there? West is there. In between south and east, who is there? Southeast. Now tell me, what is right of southeast? Right of southeast will be southwest. What if right of southeast? Southwest. That's done. Then opposite of southeast will become, north southwest will become northeast. Done. That's all. No question will be difficult for you if you are approaching it like this. Okay. Then, in your book and all, maybe in some other videos and all, you might have seen some people will be drawing the angle, they will be shifting. And inside the examination all, we are not going to shift things and all, we are not going to do. Everyone has protractor? If we have, throw it away. We don't want that because angle and all, we will just draw like a random angle. We will not look for like exact image and all. We will not do. In chapter number 3 is there for us, inequality. That is the topic. Everyone will draw the graph. We will never draw a graph. We will draw it in a shortcut way. We will draw it rather than drawing the exact values and all. We will never do that. Okay, because inside exam hall, you will not have time for any of it. If you are drawing a graph, 5 minutes is gone. Look here. Tell me the answer, people. At 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock means what, people? 3 is over here. 9 is over here. 12 is over here. 6 is over here. I don't want to draw the circle because inside exam hall, we will be just putting the numbers, not the circle. Then 3 o'clock means what? Our hand is looking towards 3 and the minute hand is looking towards 12. Correct? Then people, for better rearrangement, I'll put it here. You can't do it. Now, in the minute hand points towards northeast. Minute hand points towards northeast means where is northeast, people? Northeast is near 12. Here is our northeast. Then opposite of northeast is what, people? That is southwest. But the question is what? The R hand will point towards which direction is the question? That is towards 3, which is which direction is the question. Now tell me, if you have doubt, you will do what? You will go to a regular picture. What is right of your northeast? It will become southeast. Then tell me, people, what is the right of your northeast? It will automatically become southeast. Your answer is what, people? Which option? D is your answer, southeast. Okay. Now, I hope everyone understood this. This is considered to be a difficulty level high question. Angel got it? Yes. Kitsy got it? Kitsy got it? You made that name change in my mind. Which one? Oh, yeah. Paka? Paka? Yes. If so, go for easy question, people. Now, in our exam approach, we will not draw the time and all, everything clearly and all, we will not do. Now, whenever they say, people, whenever they mention like 9:15 p.m. and all, okay, they are asking minute hand points at 9:15 p.m. So, 15 means what? 15 means what? 3. Minute hand is pointing towards 15 means it is 3. You will find the direction of 3. That's all. Read the last line and see. They are asking in which direction minute hand points at 9:15. 9:15 means 15 means 3. What if the question was R? We need to find the value of 9. Which direction 9 is there? Rather than drawing the entire picture, we will draw what is required and go for the answer. Now, they are asking for the minute hand points at 9:15 means it is pointing towards 3. Now people are coming over here. Karthik puts his timepiece on the table in such a way that at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. means 6 is there, 12 is there, 3 is there, 9 is there. Our hand is pointing towards 6 and minute hand is pointing towards what? 12. Then at 6 p.m. our hand is pointing north. 6 p.m. our hand is pointing north means what is this, people? 6 is pointing towards north. Then tell me, opposite will be what? South. Right of north will be is always what, people? East. Opposite of east is what? West. Then they are asking at 9:15 p.m. Okay? At 9:15 p.m. minute hand is pointing. That means 15 means what? 3. So 3 is now already in which direction? West direction. That's your answer. If you want, you can draw another line and go for it. But don't do that. Because that is taking you more time inside exam. Paka? Sure. If so, this question, try panungo, answer kodukko. What are they asking? In which direction? The minute hand will be at 9:30. 30 means it should be pointing towards which direction? 6. Okay, that way you do. Okay, Samyukta. How many of you got east? It's a direct question or an indirect question? Direct question, huh? Okay, let's see. Because very direct question. Put her timepiece on the table. 12 is there, 6 is there, 3 is there, kya is there, 9 is there. Correct? Huh? Then what? At 6 p.m. 6 p.m. means our hand is pointing towards 6, minute hand is pointing towards 12. Pakka in that also. Then people, my question to all. At 6 p.m. our hand, that means towards 6, our hand means east. This is what? East. Now we already read the question carefully, correct? We read that we need to find the value of 6. Already the answer is there. 6 is what people? East. That's why I am telling, read the last line. If you read the last line, you will not do all the things at the end. Oh, adutana. You will not say that. Okay? So read the last line. Always in logical reasoning, you will get the answer faster. Fine. Next question. Everyone is ready for the next question? Second last question from this type, people. Yes. The hour hand of a clock is in the west direction when the time is 3 o'clock. What do you mean by time is 3 o'clock, people? 3 will be here, 12 will be here, 6 will be there. Then who is there, people? 9 is there. Then they are asking for minute hand when the time is 6:45. 45 means we need to find the value of 9. Correct? Now 3 o'clock means 3 is here, 12 is here. Then our hand points in the west direction. So this is west. Opposite will be what? East. So we are the answer. Answer is what, people? East. See? Got it? Now if we read the materials like ICA material or any guide and all, there will be different techniques. If you are comfortable with this technique, don't follow any other technique. This is the easiest of all the techniques. Okay, follow that and go for exam. If they ask a question, you will get it. Okay. In the workbook, I think in the recent attempts, this type of question was there, I think in the last, 5 years and all, 2 or 3 times it was there. Not more than that. So there is a high chance that it can repeat again in the future. For your attempt and all, there is a chance. Okay. For ICA, our question paper pattern is always same. Same type of question, repeat it again and again. But the names will change, the pattern will change. But there are a certain type of question, whatever we have listed. Okay, that is required for everyone. Then in the question, tell me the answer, people. In a clock at 12:30, hour needle is in north direction while minute needle is in south direction. What do you mean by that? So 12:30 p.m. means 12 is here, 6 is here, 3 is here. What is there, people? 9 is there. Our needle is in north. So this is north. This is our normal direction. Directly draw. This is what, people, then south. This is what, east. Then this will be what, west. Directly we can draw without even thinking too much. Then the minute needle at 9:45. 45 means what, people? 9. Towards 9, which is the direction there? West. Answer is what? Option C. Right answer, Merlin. Right answer, Samyukta. Everyone right answer. Amrit. Right answer. Got it? Pakka? Sure? If so, we are going for the most important type. And usually, minimum 2. Okay, usually there is 2 questions from this type. Okay, type 4. So if you ask me, using the first 4 types itself, you might usually get 3 to 4 questions inside examination hall. And there were attempts, all the questions were from the first 4 types itself. Okay, so the first 4 types are the most important ones from this chapter. Now looking here, determining final position with respect to initial position. I will tell you with one easy example. Where do you guys want to go? Currently we are in Chennai. எங்க போனோம்? Goa. Okay. First we will go to Tirupati. Then we will go to Bengaluru. Then we will go to Puducherry. Then we will go to Coimbatore. Then we will go to Kozhikode. Then Mysore. Then Mangalore. Then Shivamoga. Then Nellore. Someone wants to go. We go to Nellore. Then Hubli. Then finally Goa. Okay. We finally went to where? Goa. Okay. Where did we start? We started in Chennai. Where did we end? We ended in Goa. From one side to the other side we reached. Now the question will be, with respect to, okay, one second, one person want to go to Hyderabad also. We'll go to Hyderabad, then we will come back again to Goa. Okay, fine. We are finally in Goa. Okay, we reached there. Now everyone, I am going to ask you a question. With respect to Chennai, Goa is in which direction? If I draw one straight line, which is in which direction? This direction means what? This direction means what? This direction means what? North, west direction. Up and left is what? Northwest. Down and left means southwest. Now, we finally reach Goa. So, the direction with respect to initial point is what, people? Northwest. Now, I will change it into another question. Somebody told they want to go anywhere else, somewhere nearby. Kochi you want to go. Okay, fine. We will go to Kochi. From Chennai we start. We went to Puducherry. We went to Tanjavur. We went then to Tanjavur. Then we went to Madurai. Then we went to Coimbatore. Then finally I went to Kochi. Now tell me, which is my initial point? Chennai is my initial point. Okay, where am I finally? I am currently in Kochi. Now tell me, with respect to my initial point, I am in which direction, people? This is which direction? This is which direction? South-west direction. Okay, but at the end of the day, we are not going to draw anything inside exam hall. We will have another shortcut. I will teach you the shortcut along with this topic so that you can get two types together. Another type is also there. I'll speak about that type in some time. Before that itself, I will give a glimpse about this type. A person, which direction initially you want to go? North. A person goes north. Then he took here, he walked for 30 meters. He walked for how many meters? 30 meters. Then he turned towards south. That means he was going towards north. Then he turned towards south. That means he came back the opposite direction. Correct? So south, and he walked for 30 meters. Where is he currently now?
Starting.
Yeah, starting point itself he is there. So there is no direction with respect to the initial point. Now, I am changing the question a little bit for you. The question is like this. A person is going towards east. Then he walked 30 meters. Okay. Then he went towards south and walked 20 meters. Then he turned towards the north and walked 20 meters. Now the question in examination will always be like this. I will read the last line. In which direction is he from the starting point? In which direction is he from the original position? In which direction is he from his house? In which direction is he from the point X? In which direction, in general, I will use the word in which direction is he with respect to initial point or wherever he started the journey. Now, people, the answer or the approach is very easy. What is the opposite of north? South. What is the opposite of west? East. Now, a person went south 20 and he went north 20. What will happen to the person? That will get cancelled off. Finally, he is remaining what? East 30. So, east 30 is the direction with respect to the initial point. Okay. If I am starting point, for example, I started from a particular place. For example, on Madurai I started. Then I went to east 30 meter. Then I went to south 20 meter. Then I went to what? The north 20 meter. Now think about it. South 20 meter I came. Then north 20 meter I came up means what? I am currently here itself. With respect to my initial point, I am in which direction? east direction. Similar to that, south and north got cancelled. What is remaining? The east 30 is remaining, or east is our answer. Then this 30 and all I will discuss in the future, not now. We have another type. That time I will discuss about it. Then people, another question for all. A person is looking in the or walking in the south direction. And he walked for how many meter you want to walk, people? 50. Then which direction you guys want to turn? East. Online also can say east. How many meter you want to go? 30. Then I want to go in the north direction. How many meter you want to go? 60. Then I want to go in the west direction. How many meter you want to go, people? 10 meter. Now, I stopped. I started and I stopped finally. Then with respect to my initial point, currently which direction I am, there is the question. People, north and south are opposite to each other, correct? Yeah, they should get cancelled. But which is the higher value? North 60 is the higher value, correct? Now tell me, north 60 minus 50 is how much, people? 10. 60 minus 50 is how much? 10. Now tell me, who is the bigger value of east and west over here? East 30 or west 10 is bigger? East 30 meter is bigger. So can I say 30 minus 10 is nothing but east 20? Now the direction is nothing but northeast. Okay, that's how you are going to determine the direction. Now, a person went towards west, walked 10 meter. Then he towards east, 5 meter. Then he walked towards south, 5 meter. Then he walked towards east, another 20 meter. Then he walked towards south, another 10 meter. Can anyone tell? People, same direction will get added or subtracted. Same direction will get added. Opposite direction will get subtracted. Now tell me, west 10, east 5 and east 20. Can I say east 5 and east 20 will become east 25? Then who is there? West 10 is there. South 5 and south 10 will become what, people? South 15. 5 plus 10 will become 15. Now tell me, west and east are opposite to each other. Then east 25 minus 10 will become what, people? East 15. Then south how much? 15. So southeast is the direction. Okay. Done. With that, I am taking you to the question. I hope everyone got the basics. Clear? Basics is clear? If so, you can solve the question within few seconds. Very few seconds you will be able to do. And for our exam point of view, the question will always be with respect to north, south and all. Southeast, northeast and all will be rarely there. If something is there like that, we will draw that. Okay, otherwise we will use our direct approach. Okay, people, with that, go for this. Raj started from a point A. So I am saying A is my initial point. Correct? Because I started from that particular point means that is my initial point. Then walk towards west 4 meters. So west, how much am I traveling, people? 4 meters. Then turn towards south. What do you mean by turn towards south? I turned towards the south and I walked how many meters? 4 meters. Now the question is, in which direction is he from the starting point? Answer is done already. Is west and south opposite? No. So we can't cancel anything. So what is the answer? West to south or south to west? Option A is your answer. Very, very direct. पुरिंजिदा समझाया अर्थ आयता अर्थमाइंदा
Recording suspect. Recording in progress.
One second. Okay, I think it's fine. Manasalayo? Okay, everyone got it? Yes, fine. Next one. There is one movie, right? Which one was it? Jailer, right? Manasalayo, sare? Yes. Manasilai. Okay, fine. Here. In which direction is he from the original position? That means our type 4 question. Anup started walking towards south. He walked 15 meter. That means south he walked how many meter? 15 meter. Then he turns towards north. That means he turned towards north direction. And he walked how many meter? 20 meter. Then he turned towards east and walked how many meter? 10 meter. Then he turned towards south and walked how many meter? 5 meter. Now, in which direction is he from the original position is the question. People, south 15 and south 5 will become what people? South 20. North 20 is remaining, east 10 is remaining. South and north are opposite to each other, correct? So this will get cancelled with this. Who is remaining? East 10 is remaining for us. So what is the final answer, people? East is the final answer. Done. Okay. Akka. Sure. Online, please confirm. Everyone, Adil, Abdul, Amrit, Ganesh, Merlin, Ismail, Samyukta, everyone got it? If so, in the question, try people. Yes. Lakshman went 15 kilometer to north. So north, how much the? 15 kilometer. He turned west and covered 10 meter. He turned which direction? West. And cover how many meter? 10 meter. Then he turned south and walked which how many meter? 5 meter. Then finally he turns to the east and walk how many meter? 10 meter. Very direct now. West 10 and east 10 got cancelled. Then north 15 and south 5 will become what? 15 minus 5 is what, people? 10. So answer is what? North. Option C is your answer. Okay. Done now. We didn't even read the question. In which direction is the person from the house? That should have been the first thing you should have done. Read the question from the last, then start off and go for the question. In which direction is he from the point X? Rahim started from point X means point X is our initial point. So this is our type 4 question. Walked 5 kilometer west. So initial direction is what? West. How many kilometer? 5 kilometer. Then he turned to the left. Left of west is what, people? That's how you should have the importance of that. If you are not able to recollect, draw a small picture in the left hand side and keep it. North is there, south is there, east is there, west is there. Now tell me, left, he was initially walking in the west direction. Then what is the left of west, people? We know it is south. And walked how many meter? 2 kilometer. Then again turn left. What is the left of south, people? East. And walked how many meter? 7 kilometer. Now we need to know in which direction is he from the point X or the initial point. Now tell me, people. West 5, east 2. Sorry, east 7 will become what? East 2. South 2 is that itself, south 2 itself. So what is the answer, people? Southeast, option C. Then, till now, you will be thinking, sir, what is this 10? What is this 10? What is this 4 and 4? What is this 6 and this? That is nothing but in the future we will learn as shortest distance. Distance between initial point and final point. In the future we will learn that, not right now. Okay. Now, I want you guys to solve this question. Or I want you guys to solve this question. Timer starts now, people. Start off, people. Please. Many people can get wrong answer because you might read it in a different manner. one question for all. Is it the same type of question? Yes. Because in which direction is he from the starting point is the question. Direct question. But a person faces north. For example, I am facing north. Towards you guys, I am facing right now. Okay. And walks 25-meter right. That means what is my initial direction? East is my initial direction, not north. Why not north? Because I was looking towards north, but did I walk towards north? No, I turned towards my right and walked how many meter? 25 meter. Very good question, people. Make a note of it. Then he walked 25-meter right. Then turn left. Left of east is what, people? We know that is north. How many meter? 20 meter. 20 meter. Then and again right. Right of north is what, people? Right of north is nothing but east. And walked how many meter? 25 meter. Turns right again. Right of east is what? South. How many meter? 25 meter. Turns right again. Right of south is, I told you, that is west. And walked how many meter? 40 meter. Now in which direction is he from the starting point is the question. East 25, east 25 will become what? East 50. North 20 and south 25 will become what, people? That will become south 5. Then west 40 is remaining. Correct? Now which is bigger one? East or west is bigger? East is bigger. So east 50 minus 40 will become east 10. Then who is there? South 5. So answer is what, people? Southeast. Pakka. Everyone understood? Many people would have made a mistake also. I hope you understood where you made the mistake. Because until you clarify the mistake, you will never learn. Okay. If any doubt is there, always ask. Pakka. Everyone got it? Please confirm to me. Now, I am telling, always I am telling, ask doubt, ask doubt, ask doubt. There are two reasons that you don't have doubt. First reason is what? You understood everything. Second is the most problematic reason. Sir, I didn't understand anything. That might be the two reasons you will not ask doubt. But I am thinking that everyone got everything till now. Okay? Pakka? Yes. Then in this question, try. Everyone understood, right? This initial one? How it became east? Because initially he was looking north and walks 25 meter right. So initial direction is right of north, that is east. Okay. In this question, Manu wants to go to the market. Where he wants to go, people? To the market. He starts from his house towards north direction. So which is the initial direction, people? North. Then they are asking, in which direction is the market? Market is nothing but the final point, because he is going towards which direction? Towards the market. Then house will always be, whenever it is nothing is mentioned, house will be the initial point. But he is telling that house is the initial point. That is mentioned clearly. Now, he starts from his house towards north. He reaches a crossing after 30 meter. He walks towards east and goes for how many meter? 10 meter. Till the second crossing and turns again and moves towards south for how many meter? 30 meter, where the marketing complex is there. Now tell me, people, north 30 and south 30 will get cancelled or they will get added? Cancelled. Who is remaining? East 10. So the direction is what, people? East. Option C, east. Tanna? Pakka? If so, the final and last question from this type. Then again in the future you will see the same type again when we are finding the shortest distance. Now tell me, can anyone tell me the shortest distance between initial and final point will be? 10 in this question. But in the future we will come back to that. Now, try, people. Again, the timer starts now. Okay. What time is the usual break for you guys? 4:30. Okay, 5, right? Huh? No. Yes. So we will usually have by 4:45 we'll have the break. Okay. Yes. 1:30. Okay, we will try. Mohan started from a point and walked towards west. So he is going initially in which direction? West. Is the distance given? No. That means we need to draw. Nothing is given properly. That means we need to draw. I think you are able to understand when to draw, when not to draw. Whenever things are given directly, you will automatically do it. Whenever things are not given directly, you will draw. That should be our approach for examination. Now, here, what is mentioned, people? Mohan started walking from a point and moves towards west. He took a left turn to reach Sohan's house. In which direction should he move to reach his house? His house means whose house, da? Is it Sohan's house or Mohan's house itself? His means we are talking about Mohan itself, because we are talking about Mohan as the main character. Okay. Now, Mohan started from a point. That means we will assume that that point is what, whenever something is given, not given, we will say that his house itself. Mohana Bhavanam is there. Correct? Yam is there. Then he started walking towards west. West means left or right? Left. Correct? Then he took a left turn. Now people, left of west is what? South. He will walk down and he will reach where, people? He will reach Sohana Bhavanam. Correct? Sohan Bhavanam. Correct. He reached there. He reached there. Now, people, they are telling in which direction. So currently Mohan is standing over here. They are asking in which direction Mohan should reach or travel or should move in order to reach Mohan's house. Now tell me, Mohan should move in which direction? This is what direction, da? That is nothing but, whenever I draw like this, you should understand that direction is always what? Northeast. Option A. Purijada. Pakka. Understood, people? Clear?
But I interpreted the question and wrote southwest.
Because you took the with respect to Sohans. Yeah. That's the problem with these type of question. Now remember, if the question is small in our CA Foundation logical reasoning, it is a tricky question. Because you need to make assumption and do. If the question is big, means everything will be mentioned. So you can directly just do and go for it. But usually what happens is, people might think that question is long in logical reasoning means you are not going to get the answer fast. You will not do it. Never keep it in your mind. Always read the last line. Maybe only the first line of the question will be required for you to get the answer. If you read the last line, you will get to know, I only require this much. If you don't read the last line, you will read the entire thing. Then you will go back again, because that is the usual pattern of reading question. How you read the question inside exam hall and all. I will say exactly, I'll tell, and how much time you will take also. Timer starts now. It will be like this. When a person faces north, walks 25 meter, right, turns left, and then right to 25 meter, turns right to walks 25 meter, turns right and walks 40 meter. In which direction is he facing from the starting point? Then you will be like, when a person faces north, he is facing north. That is the usual way any student read the question. We don't want that. I am telling, in the first day itself, we don't want that. We will always read the last line and understand what type of question, and based on that, we will read the question. So that you will not lose time. Okay, you will understand it when I can keep the 100 marks test and all. You will get to know how much important is reading the last line is. Okay. Now people, we are going for a small type. I'll just take you to a very small type, so that I can give you the break also in few minutes. Now here, calculating the total distance covered during the journey. Okay, total distance covered during the journey is the type of question. That means, what do you mean by total distance covered during the journey? How long you have traveled. For example, I am going from, for example, if I put the Google map now, I want to go to Bangalore. Will it show the shortest distance or will it show the total distance? It will show me the total distance of which whole route I should go, which whole turn I should take, everything it will say, rather than just showing like Superman, they will go from one point to one point. No, not a straight line point of view. Whatever turn we want to take, everything will be mentioned in the total distance. In this particular question, people, Anil started walking 5 kilometers towards north. Okay, then will you read the first line or will you read the last line? Always read the last line, start from the last. Then total number of kilometer he walked is the question. Total number means total journey, how long he traveled. That is the question. Now people, Anil started by walking 5 kilometer towards north. Then he turned left and walked 3 kilometer. Again he turned left and walked how many kilometer? 5 kilometer. What is the total distance traveled by our Anil? That is nothing but 13 kilometer. That is called as total distance. Okay. Now, with respect to total distance itself, we can have multiple questions. One more such question which came in the past or it can come in the future is the next one. Before that, do you remember Pythagoras theorem? If you don't remember also, who is that Pythagoras? Pythagoras is nothing but whenever a right angled triangle is there, which is the hypotenuse? Yeah, the longest side is usually called as the, or it is called as the hypotenuse. For example, I am calling it as C. Then let I am calling this as A. Let it be what? B. Then people, hypotenuse square, that is C square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. This you have learned in which class? I think from 3rd standard you might be 3rd, 4th, 5th and all. 6th. Oh, you learned, I think you learned it late. Okay, I don't remember. That's a problem. 6th standard. Fine. You learned it in school. So, Pythagoras means hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Now, everyone, I want you guys to find this value in calculator. That is 3 is there, 4 is there. I want you guys to find the hypotenuse. How will you find it in calculator? I told calculator, not brain. Okay, yes. People, we know that is nothing but, okay, this is C square. C means root of A square plus B square. Root of A square plus B square will become what? 25 root will become 5. But I am going to teach you something called as memory calculation in your calculator. Take your calculator, everyone. Clear the memory. Oh, sir, what did you just say? Clear the memory of Yappadi. So, nothing like that. Clear the memory means, are you seeing a button called as MRC button, people, over here? MRC. Okay. Whenever I want to clear the memory, I'll show you how memory works. For example, I saved something in the memory. You won't know I saved something in the memory. When I click MRC button, what will happen? Automatically our memory will come back. Yeah, 5 came back because it was there in my past. Just like our brain, something will be stored from the past. When we recall it, it will come back. Sometimes it will traumatize us, sometimes it will give us happy memories. Everything is like that. Similarly, calculator also have that memory. Whenever I save something in the memory, it will be stored there. We are going to exploit the calculator using the memory. How to use that is, tell me one number. Randomly you tell me number. 1 now. I type 1. Okay. I type what? 1. Then I want to save it as a positive value. I will click M plus. I want to save it as what, people? Positive value. I will click M plus. Okay, then I forgot about that one. Okay, then AC I click, everything became 0 and all. Then I click that MRC button. Hey, 1 came back. Whenever I require, it will come back. Just like that. That is the meaning of memory calculation. We will use the calculator memory to make our calculation faster. Now, I am asking you everyone a question. Everyone knows the answer is 5. But still, we need to find the value of root of what plus what, people? Root of 3 square plus 4 square I need to find on my calculator. First step is, I will clear my calculator memory by clicking MRC 2 times. First of all, we need to clear the memory. Otherwise, the past will come and haunt you. So, clear the memory. How? Clicking with MRC button, minimum 2 times you click. Then automatically the memory will be cleared. Okay. Then I want to find 3 square. In school we studied 3 square is nothing but 3 into 3 which is equal to 9. But here we are not going to do that. I will type 3 on my calculator, type that 3. Then I will click what? Into equal to. I will get 9. Okay, what to do? 3 into equal to. Okay, I am going to save it in my memory, in my calculator memory. How can I save it as a positive value? Well, I will click this button, people, M plus button. Okay, click that M plus button so that 9 is saved in my calculator memory. Then, what is the second value, people? 4 square. How to find 4 square? Can anyone tell me? Nah, 3 square is 3 into equal to. Then 4 square will be 4 into equal to. Do that. 4 into equal to. Just be there, or should I save it in the memory? I should save it in the memory. Then only all the memory will combine together. Click which button, people? M plus button. Click M plus. So 16 is also saved in my calculator memory. Now, I just saved it in the memory for what? To add both of this together without writing. I wrote this, but you will not write this. You will do it in calculator. We will click to recall everyone. How much we should get there? If I click MRC button, 25 will be there? Yes. Because 9 was already saved in my memory. 16 was already saved in my memory. When I click MRC button, 25 will come back on the calculator screen. Okay. Now, what is there? A root is there. In order to find a root, click which button? Square root button, which is already mentioned over here. Click that. How much are you getting? 5. This is the calculator method for finding the answer for Pythagoras. Now, whoever have a calculator, try to do this. For example, I am putting what 12 and 5 I am putting. Get me the value of the hypotenuse. Not the memory, this memory. Yes. Fine. Find 5. Yes. How to find it? 12 is there. 12 into equal to M plus. Before that, will you let the past come and haunt you? No. What to do? Click MRC button 2 times and clear the memory. Okay. MRC button how many times? 2 times. So the memory is cleared. So that nothing is going to happen to us. Clear the memory. Then type 12 into equal to M plus. Then 5 into equal to M plus. 5 into equal to M plus. Then click which button? MRC button. You will get 169. Now, you should take the root, right? Click which button? Root button. How much is the answer, people? 13 is our answer. That's how we are doing it in our calculator. So tomorrow everyone should bring a calculator with M plus button, then M minus button, MRC button and GT button. These are the 4 important buttons we require for our exam point of view. Rest of it is not required for us. Okay, but numbers are required, that will be there. Then plus minus will always be there. But every other operations we will be doing using these many buttons. Okay, Pakka, sure. If so, people, look at this question. The last question before break. I think I took little more time than 4:30. Look here. Length and breadth of a room are 8 meter and 6 meter respectively. What do you mean by length and breadth of a room are 8 meter and 6 meter respectively? What is the shape of the room then? Rectangular shape. Okay, I will just draw that rectangle. Hopefully it is coming good. Yes, almost went well. Then people, what is the given length of the rectangle? 8. Length is the longest side. Opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Then what happened, people? Breadth is given to be 6 and 6 respectively. Then what else they are telling in for us? What else they are telling? They are telling us that a cat runs along the 4 walls. First wall, second wall, third wall, fourth wall, and finally along diagonal. Along diagonal means what? One of the diagonal also it should travel. That's what they are mentioning in the question. How much is the total distance covered by the cat is the question. Now people, I want to ask, will I draw two diagonal or one diagonal? I will only draw one diagonal because they mention finally along diagonal. Along the diagonal should have been there, but they mention along the diagonal. If it was two diagonal, they would have mentioned both the diagonals. Okay. Now, people, a cat is there. Okay. Where is our cat? Our cat is over here. Yes, Chinese cat. Cat is there. So cat is first walking through the wall. First wall, 8. Then it walk another 6. 8 plus 6 is how much? 14. 14 plus 8 is how much? 22. 22 plus 6 is how much? 28. So all the walls will give us 28 meter. But finally along the diagonal, but people, how to find the diagonal distance, people? Can anyone tell me? This is a right angle triangle. If I consider this part to be a right angle triangle, I can. So that is nothing but root of 8 square plus 6 square. In your calculator, you will find root of 8 square plus 6 square to be how much, people? That is nothing but 8 into equal to m plus 6 into equal to m plus. Then you will click which button? MRC button and click which what? Root. Then you will get this to be how much, people? 10. Okay, because we know 64 plus 36 is 100. 100 root is what? 10. In the future, we will get complicated calculation. That time it is very important. This time and all, you can directly write with your knowledge from school level and all. 10 is that distance. Now tell me, what is the total distance traveled by the cat? 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus finally what? 10. How much is the total distance now? 38 meter is the distance traveled by the cat. Purinjida? Samjaya? I think we have done 5 types. We have now, I think 3 more types are there. Then our topic will be completed. Okay, this chapter is a very small chapter, but you need to do question after question after question after question so that you will become a pro. So what will you do once your exam, once you are done with all the things? What will you do? I mean, once today's class is over, you will go home. You will solve the same set of questions. It will be boring because hardworking is always boring. Yeah. So you should do the same set of questions. Then in the workbook is there, right? You should solve the workbook. I already forwarded the group. You can solve the workbook. 2 things you should solve for this chapter. Then at the end of today's class, you will be having what? You will be having a 8 marks test. Once you get the today, it's every day. No. Today is the day. Everything is start. If you start today, we will do it. If you say tomorrow, tomorrow will become next tomorrow. Just like Ganapati marriage, it will go on. Yes, it will never happen. Goes on forever. So, we will be doing it from today itself. Okay. Then, everyone, you can take a break. Come back by around 5:10 or 5:15. You can come back. Okay, everyone, come back by 5:15. That is the timer for each and every one of you. Okay, come back by 5:15. After the break, we'll take that in minutes. Okay, once you guys come back. Too much time, huh? Is it? Okay. Adil, after the break, once I come back at 5:15, or I'll give the attendance, you can scan now. It's okay, people, let's start. So now we are going for the next set of questions. Now we just have two more types. I mean, three more types. Then the chapter is over for us. Okay. So, yes. Okay. This one is based on sunset, sunrise, and shadows. So now we are going for the. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, fine. Sunset, sunrise, and shadows. Now, a single question I want to ask everyone. Sunrise is where? Hyderabad. Correct. Sunrise is there in the east. Then sunset where? Sunset in the west. That will happen. Now, if you ask me, this is which direction? This is nothing but. Okay, this is nothing but east direction. This is which direction? West direction. Whose birthday is there today? Oh, that you are. Your birthday. Yours was in March, right? Huh? Hey, you are celebrating birthday every month. It's good for us. Okay. Okay. Samyukta? We'll celebrate. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Now, people, sun rises in the east, sunset in the west. That we know. That is something we are sure about. So, wherever the sun rises, that is east. Wherever the sunset, that is west. That is never going to change. Now, one fine day, sun is rising, okay? Sun rises in the east. Now, think about it. A person is standing over here, looking towards the north direction. Looking towards the north direction means, can anyone tell me which is his right hand, which is his left hand? Can you tell me? This is his right hand, this is his left hand. Correct? A person is standing and looking towards the north. Why this is black in color? Because that is his hair. Correct? We are seeing his back side. Along with us, he is looking towards the north direction. Now, whenever sun rises in the east, where is the sun rays coming from? Light will be from this direction, right? Yes. Now, where will be the shadow of the person? Shadow of the person will be in the left. So, first point I want everyone to make a note is, whenever sun rises in the east, okay, make a note, people, it's very important. Without knowing this, or without noticing this, or without doing anything with respect to this, you will not be able to solve questions regarding sunrise and sunset. That means sun rises during the time of sunrise. Okay. A person looks which direction? First we are going to think about a person looks north. A person is looking in the north direction. Then whenever a sunrise and the person looks north, that person, for example, I will write it as he sees the shadow in the left hand side. He sees the shadow in left side or in his left hand side. That is the key point with respect to that. Very, very, very important. Whenever sunrise, the person is looking towards north, the shadow will be in the left side. Now think about it. There is a coconut tree in front of him. Where he will see the shadow of the coconut tree? Left side. The shadow will not change. There is another person in front of him. Where he will see the shadow of that person? Left side. There is Nithin in front of him. Where he will see the shadow of Nithin? Left side. That will never change. Whenever a person is looking north, he will always see the shadow in which side? The left side. That will never change. Keep it in your mind. That is the most important topic with respect to this. Then, add on. Next one. Sunrise itself. A person looks. A person looks. Can anyone tell me the point? Person looks. Which direction? A person looks south. Where he will see the shadow? He will see the shadow where? He sees the shadow in the right. Where he will see the shadow? He sees shadow in right side. Make a note of it. That is also important. So in the future, we will see a person is looking at one direction, then the shadow is in the right, they will say. You will assume that the direction is what? That is south. Directly we will go for the answer without drawing anything. Okay, then shadow in the left means direction is what? North. Yes. Then people, yes, I think Samyukta call you an idiot. Okay, yes, just for your information. Okay. Then next one. A person sees shadow in front of him. When will you see the shadow in front of him? Now think about it. A person is looking towards west direction. The light will be coming from behind. Correct? The shadow will be in front of him. Then when will he see the shadow behind him? Whenever he is looking towards the sun, the shadow will be where? Behind him. That is the next point, people. That is an add-on. Sometimes it will be useful. A person looks east. He sees, first actually he will not see. He will not see because it is behind him. He sees the shadow behind him. Okay, he sees the shadow behind. Then, can anyone tell me when will he see the shadow in front of him? A person looks which direction? The west. He see the shadow in front. Okay, where? In front of him. Okay, this is the criteria regarding sunrise and shadows. Now, till today, they have asked only question regarding sunrise. There was no question regarding sunset with respect to shadow. But what will be the case when it is sunset? Sun rises in the west. Sunset in the west. So light will be from the west direction. Whatever we have written over here, the answers will be ulta. If it is sunset, if the person looks north, shadow will be in the right. If in sunset time, person looks south, shadow will be in the left. If it is sunset, a person looking east will see the shadow in front of him. Then a person looking west during sunset will see the shadow behind him. That way it will become the ulta, and this is the most confusing topic of this chapter. Okay, again. But will you study sunset? No. I will only study what? Sunrise. Sunrise, again I am going to repeat the examples. During sunrise, a person is looking towards north direction. North direction means the hair is here. Correct? This is his right hand. Which is his right hand up? This is his right hand. This is his left hand. The sun is here. The rays will be coming from this side. So the shadow will be in the left hand side. There is no other place. Now think about the man looking towards the south direction. South direction means we will see his face, not his hair. This is his right side. This is his left side. Where will be the shadow? Shadow will be in the left. Okay. Keep a note, people. These are the first 2 points which are more important. Person looking north will see the shadow in the left side. Person looking south will see the shadow in the right side. That is required. Okay. Just keep it in your mind. Pakka. Are you ready for some question? So, if you know this 2 topic itself, you can solve all the question. Okay. Now, think about it. Let it be during sunrise. Okay. This is sunrise time. A person is looking which direction? Tell me. He is looking north or south? North. We are seeing his back. Then the shadow will be in the left side. Okay. Similarly, a person is looking sunrise time. A person is looking towards south. We are seeing shadow in the right hand side. That is his right hand side. That way you can think. Okay, people? Okay. Try this question, people, once. Samitra clear, Abdul clear, Adil, Amrit, Ganesh, then Merlin, then Ismail. Everyone got the point? If so, this one, people. One day morning after sunrise. So what happens after sunrise, people? Sun rises in the east. That everyone knows. Sun rises in the east. But we will not be using that. We will be directly going with the content. Read it carefully. Vimal started to walk. That means Vimal is walking. Then, during this, he met Sheru. Who he met? He met another person named as Sheru, who was coming from the opposite direction. What do you mean by he is coming from the opposite direction? Both of them are looking against each other. Then, Vimal watched the shadow to the right side of Vimal. Now, people, Vimal watched the shadow of Sheru to the right side of Vimal. Shadow is to right of whom? Right of Vimal. Can anyone tell me when will you see the shadow towards the right side? Whenever the person is looking towards south direction. So, Vimal is looking in which direction? Vimal is facing south. Directly we are going for the answer. See? Done. If you know that much, it's sorted. Now I will ask you. Then which direction is Sheru looking now? They are looking in the opposite direction. So Sheru will be looking in the north direction. Okay. Only think with respect to the shadow. We don't want other people. We only want the shadow. Because that is the thing which is going to give you the answer. Clear? Online? Samrita, correct answer. Abdul, Adil, Amrit, Ganesh. Yes. Gitsi, you got it? Yes. Then Angel, you got it? Yes. Rakshana got it. Logesh got it. Yes. Dev got it. Yes. Abhinaya got it. Yes. Everyone. Perfect. Done.
You got it.
No. Yes, I got it. Well and good. அப்படின்னா இதை எப்படி பண்ணுவேன்? How to do this?
Very closely.
Yeah. Don't think too much, okay? Just think what is required. One morning after sunrise. Sunrise means sunrises in the east. A and B are talking to each other very closely at a crossing point. That means they are looking towards each other. Then, B's shadow was exactly to the right of A. Shadow was right of A. I will write that point here for you people. Shadow was right side of A. Then can anyone tell me A is in which direction? A is looking in which direction? A looks south itself. A is looking south because the shadow is in the right side. That means A is looking in the south. Then the question over here is, in which direction B was facing? They are looking opposite to each other, right? So, B is looking in which direction? Looking in north direction. Directly you are going for the answer. Which option? C. Now, if I hadn't told about this, what you will do inside examination hall is, you will think, you will visualize, oh, this person is there, then the light is coming, shadow. It will take a lot of time. You will not solve the question within the specified number of time. Yeah, it will create a lot of issue. So this is how you should do it. Okay, and will you find it in some book? No, you will not find it anywhere. Okay, when I taught it for the first time, even I didn't teach it this way. This came with experience. Okay, so you also are going to experience something which is already from an experienced person, it is coming into the picture. So study it this way, automatically you will learn it. Okay, so this one and previous same only around? Yes, same only, but previous one they asked the location or direction which A is looking. They were asking like that. Here they are asking for B is looking in which direction. Another question you will see in the nearby future, maybe in test, we don't know. Okay, yes. Then, here, look at this question. Tell me, what is given? One morning, Sujata started to walk towards the sun. What do you mean by walk towards the sun? Which direction he is going? The person is going towards east. After covering some distance, we need to read the last line. It is a type 1 question, people. Now, in which direction she is facing question? Type 1. Sujata walked towards the sun. After covering some distance, she turned to the right. Then to the right. Then on some again distance, she turned to the right. East, right, right, right. What is that? East, right, right will become west. then west right is becoming what, people? Right of west is what? Done. Direct question, direct answer. Very easy. So direction based on sunset and sunrise can be combined to any topic. Why? Because they will ask you, the shadow is in front. Initially, he is walking in a way like shadow is in front of him. That means he is going in which direction? West direction. That way they can ask anywhere. Okay. Then solve this question for me, people. Last two questions from this time. Everyone, start off, people. Please, please, please. Raman starts walking in the morning facing the sun. That means Raman is moving in which direction? East direction. After some time he turned to the left. Okay. Then again he turned to the left. Now Raman is moving in which direction, people? East, left, left will become what, people? West. Done. Direct answer. Option B, west is our answer. Then look at this question, people. The sun rises behind the tower. Okay. So I will create a tower. Let the tower look like our Eiffel Tower itself, so that I'll give a better story for you to tell. So Eiffel Tower is there. Okay. Then sun rises behind the tower means what? So anyway, sun rises only in the east. Then Eiffel Tower should be in front of the sun itself. Okay. Because sun rises only in the east. Sun rises behind the tower. Okay. Then what? Sunset behind the railway station. Okay. Sunset where? Behind the railway station. So people, our two characters I am introducing, our red boy and our pink girl, they both got married very recently. Okay. Then they went to honeymoon to Paris. Okay. They took the train or railway station in Paris and they boarded the railway station and they are there. Now tell me, people, which is the direction currently? They are asking, in which direction is the tower from the railway station? Now I am asking you, which direction our red boy and the pink girl should go so that they can see the Eiffel Tower? No? North. Look here. Sun rises where?
That's east.
East. So
That's
they are looking towards which direction? They are going in which direction? They should go in east direction itself in order to reach the Eiffel Tower. We can't say they should go this way. Okay, they are not going to climb the Eiffel Tower. Yes, they are going towards which direction? They are going towards the east direction itself. Now, always draw a sample picture. Like, we know towards this side is our east direction. Towards this side is our west direction. A person wants to go from railway station towards the tower means which direction he should go? East direction. If a person wants to go from tower to the railway station, which direction he should go? West direction. Okay. This was a previous year question. Based on this, can anyone tell me what is the answer? East is the answer. Which direction they should go? They should go in the east direction. Got the point? Pakka online. Everyone please confirm. So always remember what are they asking. Okay. From railway station. So we should start from the railway station and to reach the tower. Again, I will repeat for everyone. So they are telling that the sun rises behind the railway station. Sun rises behind the railway station means what? Towards this direction is then what, people? East. Correct? The opposite direction will be what? West. We know our right side is east, left side is what? West. Sunset behind the railway station means our left side should be what, people? West, no matter what. Okay. Now, here they are telling in which direction is the tower. So, for example, this tower is there. Okay. The tower from the railway station. For example, a person wants to go from railway station to the tower. Which direction he will walk, people? He will walk towards the right side. Right side is which direction, people? East direction. Okay. Options. Clear, Samyukta? Angel, clear? Yes, 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 yes. Pakka? Yes. Not yet, huh? Okay, fine. Not a problem. Yes. Sun rises where? Behind the tower. Sun rises behind the tower means towards which direction is our tower? Towards our east direction. Now people, can I draw it like this? I draw the sun over here and I am telling the tower is behind the sun. Is it correct, people? I can't say that way. The reason is what? If I draw it like that, it will be going towards the west direction. That is not sunrise. It will be what? Sunset. That is going to be wrong. That's why we are drawing like sun is anyway going to rise at the right part of our page. Then the tower is over here. So sun rises behind the tower. Clear up? Yes. Then we have our railway station. Railway station is somewhere over here. Samyukta, are you getting it now? Then they are telling sunset behind the railway station. Now, can I say sun is setting over towards our eastern side itself? No. Sun should set where the? After the sunrise, what will happen? The sun will be like rising at 12 o'clock. Sun will be over here on top of our head. Then it will be going like this. Then it will come and set here. Correct? So this is our east direction. Which is our east direction? Towards this side is our east direction. Towards the other side is our west direction. Now, we need to go in which direction is the tower from the railway station. From the railway station, if I go towards the tower, which direction I should walk? I should walk towards east direction so I can reach the tower. Clear? Huh? Pakka? Sure? Done? If you still have doubt, what to do is, will you sit and look into the same question or try a different scenario itself? Sometimes you will get better knowledge with the next question. That's why practicing will make you perfect. One question, if you didn't get the knack, in the next question you will get the point. Okay, look here. Kiran sees the sun rising behind the hill. Okay, we used to draw hill like what, people? Previously we used to draw hill like this. Okay. Then how we used to draw? Yeah, crow are there. All the crows are there. Then cloud is there, correct? Cloud is there. Yes, that's how we used to draw. When we were young, we used to draw like this. Now, what are they telling? Kiran sees sun rising behind the hill. Behind the hill means sun rises where? Sun should rise somewhere over here. Okay. See my artistry? Yeah. Sun rises somewhere over there. So, which direction sun rises towards this direction is what? Automatically it should be east. Okay. Then what happened? Sunset behind the airport. Airport means what? Somewhere around here they are having a airport. Then sunset, what will happen? Sun will be like dark red color. Yes. And everywhere will be having a shadow of this color and all will be there. Then there also we will have our crow. Yes. Going back home. Yes. Now, sun rises there. Sorry, sunset there. So this direction is what? West direction. Now the question is what? What is the direction of the airport from the hill? One person wants to go to the airport from the hill. Which direction he should walk? Towards the sunset direction. Which direction is that? West direction. So your answer will become what, people? West. Clear up? So that is sunrise and sunset. Okay. But where is Kiran standing? Kiran is standing in the middle. Somewhere over here Kiran is standing. Kiran is like, oh, there it is. Behind the mountain or the hill, sun is rising. Then he will look towards this side and see sun is sitting behind the airport. Kiran is standing in the middle. Where is his house and all? I will draw. Okay. Yes. Kiran Bhavanam. Correct. Yeah. Okay. That's the approach. Not in the north. We will always think with respect to the steep. Okay. That way we will see. Oh, it turned out to be a very beautiful picture, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Samyukta, is it clear? We'll always think with respect to whenever sunrise and sunset is happening, we will think with respect to east and west. Okay. Done. So in Tamil Nadu and all, we will say Kiran Bhavanam and all we will say. What will say for villas? Kiran villas. What will you say for house and all? In Kerala and all they say Bhavanam. Yeah. Tamil Nadu, what do you say? Veedu. Illam. Oh, Illam is there. Okay. Kiran Illam. Oh, likewise. Now, what will you say that in Hyderabad? Hashtag 2.0 and all we will say? Yeah. In Bangalore and Illu. Okay. Illu. In Bangalore and all it's number. Hashtag 107, 108. I say in hashtag 302. Yes. Just numbers. Yeah. Illu. Okay. Fine. Now, the type 6. We are going to find the shortest distance. In Telugu, Illu. Okay. Fine. Shortest distance. Now, we already studied this pattern. You will be easily able to get the answer because we already know the methodology. But still, where do you want to go now, people? From Chennai, we are starting. Thiruvananthapuram. Okay. So, people, I went to first Bengaluru. Then I went to Mysuru. Then I went to Kozhikode. Then I went to Mangalore. Then Shivamoga. Then if you want to go to Tirupati, yes. Then Coimbatore, yes. Then Thanjavur, yes. Then Kochi, yes. Madurai, yes. Puducherry, you want to go? Go to Puducherry. Okay. Then come over here somewhere. Then finally they reach Thiruvananthapuram. Okay. Now they are asking you to find the shortest distance. Now people, will you calculate or add all the journey distance covered by the person? No. We will only require the shortest point from our initial point, that is Chennai, to our final point, that is Trivandrum. Now people, how can I get the shortest distance? I will draw a straight line from Chennai to Trivandrum. Okay, that's how I am going to get the shortest distance from Chennai to Trivandrum. For an easy understanding, I will draw with a very less number of districts or states. Now I am going to what? Tirupati. First I went to Vellore. Then I went to Puducherry. Then I went to Mysore. Then I went to what? Mangalore. Then Shivamoga. Then Bengaluru. Then Tirupati. Now people, if they are asking for the shortest distance from the initial point, that is Chennai, and the final point, that is Tirupati, what is the shortest distance? This one. Okay, this is my shortest distance, whichever is a small straight line from there. Okay, that's what we are going to find in this particular type of question, and I want to do it in the same pattern we did with respect to the initial point. I will not change the pattern for you guys because it will give you the answer no matter what. I will start and show you how the question looks like. We will read how far is he from A. J started from A. That means A is the initial point. Correct? It is the initial point. Walked 5 kilometer or 5 meter towards west. West, how much he traveled? 5. Then turn left. Left of west is what, people? Left of west is always what? South. And walked how many meter? 5 meter. Again left. Left of south is what? The east. How many meter? 5 meter. And again turn left. Left of east is what, people? North. And walked how many meter? 6 meter. How far is he from the starting point is the question. Now tell me. West 5 and east 5 are opposite to each other? Yes. 5 minus 5 will become 0. Cancel, cancel. Who is the bigger value? North 6 or south 5? North 6 is the bigger value. So I will write north. 6 minus 5 will become what, people? 1. Now we know the direction of the final point from the initial point is north. But are they asking the direction? No. They are asking what? The distance. How much is the distance? The 1 meter. This is the approach. Pakka? Purijada? Arthamainda? Everyone? Manasilayam? Yes. Manasilayam. That's a nice song. Pakka. Type 4 is about direction. This is about distance. Correct. Same. The approach is same. Sometimes they will ask combined. What is the direction and what is the distance? Will I change the approach? No. The same way I will do it, I'll get the same answer. Okay. If so, how to solve this? Everyone, starting from point O, Initial point is what, or starting point is what, people? Starting point is called as O. Now he turned to his right hand. How far is he from point O? That means from the initial point, how far is he? We need to find the shortest distance. Now looking over here, starting from point O, Vaibhav walked 15 meter towards west. So west, how much he traveled? 15. Then he turned left. Left of west is what, people? Left of west is called as what? Left of west is south. And walked how many meter? 20 meter. Now, so I am not remembering left to right, and all I am not remembering what to do. Draw a sample picture. North, south. Then who is there? East is there. West is there. Left of west will become what? South. That way you can remember it fast. Left means anti-clockwise. Then people, left means he turned and walked 20 meter. Then again he turned left. Left of south is what, people? East. And walked how many meter? 15 meter. Then now he turned to the right. Right of east is what, people? South. How many meter he traveled? 12 meter. Now tell me, west to 15, east to 15, cancel. South 20, south 12 will become south 32. Which option is the answer? Option E. 10. Purinjada? Yes. You are like, sir, I am having deja vu. I did the same question previously. Yeah, same type. But we are finding what? Distance. Okay. 38th question. Try. Get me the answer. Timer starts just now. Go for the. Please. Chacha. How far is he from the starting point is the question. Now, many people will have a problem in this question because two directions are there. Okay, let's see. A man walked 2 kilometers towards north. So north 2. Then he turns to the east and walk how many kilometers? 10 kilometers. After this, he turns to the north and walk how many kilometers? 3 kilometers. Again, he turns towards the east and walk how many kilometers? 2 kilometers. How far is he from the starting point is the question. People, north 2 and north 3 will become what, people? North 5. East 10 and east 2 will become what, people? East 12. Okay. Likewise, we have the values. Now you will be like, sir, opposite direction. North east. North means this much, 5. East means this much, 12. So how to find the distance? That is Pythagoras. Root of 5 square plus 12 square. That is the approach. Don't add 5 and 12. If you add 5 and 12, you are getting 17. Will you get the marks? Yes, you will get negative mark. Minus 0.25 you will get for examination. So people, this is nothing but root of. Whenever you get up different directions, this answer will always be what? Root of 5 square plus 12 square. Root of 5 square plus 12 square will give you what? The root of 25 plus 144. That is nothing but root of 169. How much is it? 30. Will you write like this or you do it in calculator? In calculator, using memory calculation, you will be doing. How like that? 5 into equal to m plus 12 into equal to m plus. Then click what? MRC. Then click what? Root. You will get the same answer. So this should be the approach for your exam. Okay, people? Pakka? Then online everyone got it? Abdul, you understood how to get the 30? Yes. Please confirm. Rest of you, everyone. Amrit, Ganesh, Vijul, Merlin, then Ismail, Samyukta, Adil. Everyone got the point? Please confirm to me. If so, can you do this question for me? So if it's N and S, what if it is N and S? If it was yes, what will you do? 12 minus 5, that will become yes, 7 would have been the answer. Okay, opposite direction means you can just subtract. Okay, whenever different types of direction are coming, we will be using the Pythagoras. Try this time. Read the last line. What is the shortest distance is the question. Ramu is going towards north from his house. After covering a distance of 6 km, he turns towards the left. What is left of north, people? West. West. Left of north is west. And covered a distance of how much? 8. We need to find the shortest distance. That is nothing but root of 6 square plus 8 square. In calculator, how will you find? Clear the memory. Then 6 into equal to m plus 8 into equal to m plus. Then click what? MRC. Click finally what? Root. How much are you getting, people? 10 10 kilometers. Okay. Done. Now, if you were in your examination without doing this method, how will you do? He started towards the north. Okay. Towards north from his house, he covered 6 kilometers. Then he took a left turn and covered how many? 8 kilometers. Now we need to find the distance between this and this. That is also what? 6 square plus 8 square root. You will get the answer if you were drawing. Okay. At the end of the day, whenever you are confused, you draw. Because right now with your current knowledge in direction, you can draw anything. Because I told you left, right, everyone got clarity in left, right. Okay. So you can draw anything with your current knowledge. இது எப்படி பண்ணுது? Reena walked A to B in the east 10 feet. That means you are asking how far is he from A. That means from starting point, how far is she? East 10 feet means I will write east 10. Feet is also a unit of distance. Feet is a unit of distance. Centimeter is a unit of distance. Meter is a unit of distance. Inch is a unit of distance. Everything. East 10. Then she turned to the right. Right of east is what, people? Right of east is south. And walked for how many? 3. Then turned to the right and walked 14 feet. Right of south is what, people? West. How many feet? 14 feet. How far is she from point A is the question. Tell me, east 10 and west 14 will become what, people? West 4. Because 14 is the bigger value, so west will be remaining. Now tell me, root of 3 square plus 4 square will give you root of 25. That is how much, people? 5. Okay. Yes. So everyone, tomorrow's class is the most important class of your QA. Because tomorrow I'll be teaching you the calculation tricks. With the calculator, what all things we need to do, I'll be teaching you tomorrow. If you know that, from tomorrow till the end of the class, we will be using that for all the chapters. I think maybe 1 or 2 chapters we might not do, whichever is theory. Other than that, we will use the calculation trick throughout all the chapters. So be ready with the calculator. Okay, I'm reminding everyone again. I'll post a message also in the group if required. Okay. Then people start solving this form. One day, Ram left home. Okay. So initial position is what? The home. Or starting point is what? The home. Then he finally reached some places, and how many kilometers he has to cycle to reach his home straight. Or we should have a distance, smallest distance. Sir, I have Cal C but not GT button. So GT, but if you buy a calculator with GT button, the reason I am telling you is certain chapters, AP, GP, then our chapter 4, mathematics of finance and all, you can solve the question within 10 seconds using GT. While people without GT, they need to solve the question maybe for 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. Is that a major difference? Yes. Tomorrow I will not be doing. Day after tomorrow also, mostly GT button will not be there. Day after tomorrow's, third day, mostly we will have usage of GT button. So try to bring the calculator with GT button by that time, at least. Till then, you should have then at least one calculator with M plus MRC and all. It should be required. Okay. Yes. Now, here, they are telling, initially he moved south. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers. Turned right. Right of south is what, people? Right of south is nothing but west. Cycled how much? 5 kilometers. Then turned right. Right of west is what, people? North. How many kilometers? 10. Then turned left. Left of north is what, people? West. And cycled how many kilometers? 10. How many kilometers is he there is the question. Tell me. South 10, north 10 got cancelled. Then west 10 and west 5 will get added up. How much is it, people? West 15. Okay, which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Done now? Okay. If so, try this. I know. Again and again and again and again, we are doing the same type again and again. Yes, we should do that way. That's how you learn. Okay. Look here. How far is he from the starting point is the question. A person walks towards west. How many kilometer? 1. Then turns to the south. How many kilometer? 5. Again turns to the west. How many kilometer? 2. He turns to the north. How many kilometer? 9. How far is he from the starting point is the question. Tell me. West 1 and west 2 will become what? West 3. South 5 and north 9 will become what? North 4. This is nothing but root of 3 square plus 4 square. Root of 3 square plus 4 square will become how much, people? Root 25. Answer will be how much? 5. Which option is the answer? C is the answer. Done na? Pakka? If so, get me the answer for this question. Finally, I am combining type 4 and type 6 together, a question based on how far and in which direction with reference to the starting point. Actually, if I had taught you, I should have actually combined and taught you. I did not do that because we can do that many questions. Okay, try. Try, people. Get me the answer. Very direct question. Kamal walks 10 kilometer north. So north, how much da? 10. From there, he walks 6 kilometer south. So south, how much da? 6 kilometer. Then he walks 3 kilometer east. East, how much da? 3. Then tell me, people, north 10 and south 6 will become what? North 4. East 3 is remaining. Now we know the answer is what? Northeast. Southeast is wrong, southwest is wrong. It should be northeast. 4 and 3. Root of 4 square plus 3 square. Correct answer. Answer is how much? 5. So which answer is the answer? Which option is the answer? Da? Option C. Northeast 5 kilometer is the distance. Then tell me the answer for this, people. Get me the answer. Thirty, 30, na? Okay, pakka. Disha walks. Okay, I did a wrong thing. Can anyone tell me what did I do wrong now? I read it from the beginning. I should read it from the end. How far is Disha from the starting point? Okay, now we need to find the distance. Correct? Disha walks 2 kilometers south. South 2. Then turns towards west and walk how much? 10. After this, she turned to the south and walk how much? 3. Then how far is she from the starting point is the question. Correct? Anything else is there? No. She turns towards the west and walk how much more? 2 kilometers. West 10 and west 2 will become what? West 12. South 2 and south 3 will become what? South 5. Now we know the direction is southwest. But are they asking for direction? No. They are asking for the distance. Root of 5 square plus 12 square will give you how much? Root 169, which is nothing but 13. Option B is your answer. Got it? Pakka. Sure. அப்படி இருந்தா இது எப்படி பண்ணுவேன்? Yes. Which slang is that? A slang or is it Tamil slang only, right? Tamil da. But slang everywhere illa. Go on guess then. Everyone, try this. Facing north. Ravi walks 35 meter. Okay. Then he turned to the left. Walks 55 meter. Again turn to the left. Correct. And walks 35 meter. How far is he from the original position and towards which direction with respect to the initial position? Okay, you should complete this with respect to initial direction. Okay, initial position I'll use. Initial position. Then, what is mentioned over here? Ravi is going towards north. How many kilometer? 30 kilometer or meter. Then he took a left turn. Left of north is what, people? Left of north is always what? West. And walk how many meter? 55. Then again took a left turn. Left of west is what, people? That is south. How many meter? 35 meter. Then how far and in which position is towards with respect to the direction? Everything is given. North 50, 35, south 35, cancel. Opposite to each other. Answer is what? West 55. Directly we are marking it. Option C is your answer. Then, I am asking everyone one question. What do you mean by this? The person initially went to north, correct? Then what happened to the person? He went towards south. Then finally he is moving in which direction? East direction. Finally he is moving in east direction. Okay. Then here, Disha was initially moving south, then took west. Finally, she is moving in which direction? The west direction. The final direction the person is moving is what? West. If you remember, actually we can solve the first type using this method itself. Type 1. Finally, the person is moving in which direction? Actually, we can draw with this itself rather than doing all the left, right. We can solve with a single type because whatever direction is mentioned final, that will be the final direction the person will be moving, or finally the person will be moving in this particular direction. Now, for that, I will take you to one question and I will just show you for fun. Okay. If you want to learn, you learn. Otherwise, it's not required. Okay. Now, wherever the distance is mentioned, we will try to do that. If the distance is not mentioned, we can't do that. Correct? Only distance is mentioned, we can do. Look here. Walk towards south. Walking 5 meter. Okay. Then turn to the left. What is the left of south? The left of south is what, people? East. And walk how many meter? 3 meter. Turn to the right means what? Right of east is what? The south. South 5 meters. So finally he is moving in which direction? South direction. So that way you can do. Okay. Not required. Whichever way you learned it, try to follow it. Okay. At the end you will master your own way. Because logical reasoning is all about logic. How your brain is braining inside the examination hall. Now, I think I want to take you to this question. Many people might get a wrong answer. Try to solve this. Timer starts now. I'll give you 45 seconds. Read the question carefully. Okay. Any answers? People, what is mentioned? What is the distance between the starting point and point A? That means point A is the final point, correct? Point A is the final point. And in which direction Ramu is facing now? That means finally he is looking in which direction is the question. If you read the question again, initially he moved west. How many kilometer? 5. Then he took a left turn. Left of west is what, people? South or south. How many meter he moved? 10 kilometer. Then took another left. Left of south is what, people? East. and moved how many meter? 15 kilometer in the same direction, then moves 10 kilometer in the north direction. Now, if you ask me, the direction he is facing is what finally? He is moving in which direction is the question they are asking. Which direction Ramu is facing now? Answer will be north. Either option A or option D will be your answer because they are asking Ramu is moving or facing in which direction. The question is not like with respect to the initial point. Where is the final point is not the question. They are asking which direction Ramu is facing. So finally he is moving in the north direction. So the direction Ramu is facing is what? North itself. Then, now you can do the finding the distance part. Can anyone do the and find me the distance? How can you find the distance, people? Get me the distance. That is west, east. It will become what, people? East 10. South 10 and north 10 will get cancelled. Now how much is the distance? 10 kilometer is the distance, and the direction Ramu is facing now is what, people? No. That is not going to change because the last direction whichever the person is looking is called as the direction the person is looking right now. That's why I took you to the first example and I did the question. Okay. Then I hope everyone got it. Please confirm. Got it, got it, got it, got it, Pakka? Sure. Doubt in the okay, fine. Difference over here is in the other question they will be asking like how far is he from the starting point, or they will ask with respect to the initial position which direction is the final position. That means they are asking the initial position and final position direction. Here what are they asking? In which direction Ramu is moving or facing finally. That's why the last direction is our direction whichever Ramu is facing. That's why north is coming into the picture. Now what if the question was which direction is the final point A with respect to initial point? Answer will be what? East. That is the difference. Okay. Pakka? Sure? Then people solve the second last question from this type. Then we have I think one more type. Then it will be done. We have some extra question. Oh, I think today we will be winding up very early. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay. Fine. Try. A boy rode the bicycle northward. What do you mean by boy rode the bicycle northward? Is going in the north direction. Is the direction, is the distance given over here? No, nothing is given. So boy is going initially in which direction? The northward. Okay, direction is given, distance is not given. Then what happened to our boy? And rode 1 kilometer, turned left and rode 1 kilometer. People, left of north is what, people? West. He went to the west direction and moved how many kilometer? 1 kilometer. That's what is happening over here. Then again turn to the left. Again turn to the left means left of west is what, people? Left of west is what? Up or down? Down. Left of west is south. And he rode how many kilometer? 2 kilometer. 2 kilometer he went. Then he found himself 1 kilometer west of the starting point. For example, now he is seeing that, oh, this is my starting point and I am 1 kilometer away from my starting point. That's what he is telling. Now, if you ask me, whenever we draw one quadrilateral, one of the opposite sides are equal, then automatically the other side also should be equal. So initially, how much he would have traveled? 2 kilometer he would have traveled since the opposite sides are equal. Now tell me how far he did, right? Initially is the question. That's why we are drawing and finding the answer. Till now, have we done any question where we find the initial distance? No. We only did some question with what? Final distance between the initial point and the final point. This is not that question. Okay, but you can option hit. Right now, I will not tell you regarding that. In the future, I will teach you that. Okay. If I dump everything today, you will not get everything. Something only will be there. Okay. Done. Pakka. Sure. Always I ask people, doubt irundha kelkano. Okay. Why da?
Disclaimer.
Is it? Okay. Fine. If you are having doubt, right away ask. Okay.
So ending a class by 12:30, they will take 1 or 2.
That's fine. I'm happy with that. Because I remember when I went to my school or
Doubt is fine.
okay.
Silly doubt is not.
That I agree. Okay.
Fancy, nah. The one is sitting outside.
No, one thing is that we can't consider any doubt to be silly doubt.
No.
The reason is when I was in my college and all, when I was having some doubt, my teacher used to say that, hey, your doubt is very silly and sit down. I used to face this. When I got that, first time I heard that from my teacher, your doubt is very silly, you sit down. I never asked anything. I was still having it as a doubt. Maybe it is silly. For others, it might be silly. For me, that time it was not silly. So it can be there. We should always think about that perspective. That's why I'm asking always, if doubt is there, ask. One day you might be having that silly doubt. Who knows? We don't know regarding anything regarding that. So if a doubt is there, always ask. Okay.
Yes, regarding subject is fine.
Subject is.
They are not like.
Is it? Okay.
You'll understand.
Other than subject, I will never allow anyone. How could you know the question belongs to this type? It is be solved in this type only. Now, people, this question, does it belong to the same type? No. It is a question where we will in the future use it as option hitting and all. You might use this question over here and try. But other than that, this type is basically what finding the distance between initial point and final point. Whenever that is not coming to a picture, what we will do? We will start drawing. Okay. Pakka? Sure. Done? Yes. Samyukta, understood that? Whenever we are not getting any type in our head, go and draw. You will get your answer. That will never be a problem for you. Okay. Then the worst question till today from this. This is the final question, people, from this type. And it was asked long back. I think it was asked like 10 years or 7 years back. Long back it was asked. So we know that tiger is there or the lion is there. So still it can bite. So we don't know will they will ask this question again. Sometimes they can. So we should be prepared for this. I will give you the timer. You can take 1.5 minutes. Even if I give 1.5 minutes, most of you might not be able to solve in 1.5 minutes. But try to solve in 1.5 minutes. Again, I will start the timer. Okay. This font size, everything is fine, right? Not a problem, right? Yes. This will be the same font size for examination and the same font also. Times New Roman. I think they are putting 12. For exam paper also, you will get the same size. Okay. Correct answer. Sumika, right answer. Awesome. Good. Okay, people. Let's start. I am telling 20. Okay. Ferrero Rocher. Okay. I'll use the basic name. 20 Kit Kat is costing 75 rupees. What is the cost of 20 Kit Kat? 75 rupees. Then Can anyone tell me what will be the cost of one Kit Kat? One Kit Kat will be nothing but 75 divided by 20 because 20 goes to the other side. Okay. Similarly, 11 Kit Kat is costing 70 rupees. Then what is the cost of one Kit Kat? One Kit Kat will be nothing but 70 divided by 11. Okay, keep it in your mind. Then now I am asking munch. 21 munch is costing 105 rupees. Then what is the cost of one munch, people? That is nothing but 105 divided by 21. Okay. Now looking at this question, people, a man starts walking by having long, medium and short step. Long step is there, medium step is there, short step is there. He can cover 60 meters by 100 long step. So 100 long step he will cover how many meter down? 60 meter. Now can I say one long step he will cover 60 by 100? Is it correct? 60 by 100 is how much on your calculator? Take your calculator. 60 divided by 100 is nothing but 0.6. Correct? 0.6 meter he will cover in how many long step? One long step. Then people, they are telling 100 meter by 200 medium step. So 100 meter by how many medium step? 200 medium step is equal to how many meter? 100 meter. So can you tell me one medium step is nothing but 100 divided by 200? That is how much? 1 divided by 2 is equal to 0.5 meter. One medium step is that much meter. Then 80 meter by 200 short step. So 200 short step is equal to 80. Can anyone tell me then one short step is equal to how much? 80 divided by 200, which is nothing but 0.4. We have one long step, one medium step, then one short step value we have with us. Then they are telling he walks taking 5,000 long step. Now people, can I ask you, one long step is 0.6. One Kit Kat is 5 rupees. Then 100 Kit Kat will be what? 5 into 100. Similarly, one long step is how much? 0.6 meter. Can anyone tell me then 5,000 long step will be how much, people? 5,000 into 0.6. How much is the answer? 3,000 meter. Then similarly, they are telling what else is given? They are telling how many medium step? 6,000 medium step. One medium step is how much? 0.5 meter. Then 6,000 medium step will be what? 6,000 into 0.5. That is nothing but 3,000. Then finally what is given? 2,500 short step. 2,500 short step is nothing but 2,500 into 0.4. How much is it, people? How many meter is it? 1,000 meter. Correct? Everything is done. We got the distances. Now they are asking how far is he away from the starting point. That means our approach is whatever we have done till now. But do you know the initial direction? Have they mentioned the initial direction? No. Whenever they did not mention the initial direction, assume it to be what? North. Think that it is north. So I am not comfortable with north. I will go only with south. Take south. If you are comfortable with east, take east. At the end of the day, answer will never change because they are not asking the distance, direction. They are asking what? Distance. I am assuming let north be the initial direction. North be the initial direction. Then if north is the initial direction, north he went initially how many meter? 3,000 meter. Why 3,000 meter? They said that he walks taking 5,000 long step. 5,000 long step is how many meter? 3,000 meter. Then he turns left. Left of north is what, people? West. And walks how many meter? That is nothing but 6,000 medium step is how many meter? 3,000 meter. Then finally he turns right. Right of west is what, people? Right of west is north. And walk how many meter? 1,000 meter. Now tell me, north 3,000 plus 1,000 will become what? north 4,000, then west 3,000. Now this is the moment you can take your calculator. Anyway, many people got the answer also, but take your calculator. Answer will be what? 4,000 square plus 3,000 square root. That's your answer. In calculator, what to do? Type 4,000 into equal to m plus. Type 3,000 into equal to m plus. Then click what? MRC. Then click finally which root? Click root button. You will be getting how much now? 5,000. If you haven't cleared the memory, you might get 5,100 something or 5,001 or something you will get if you haven't cleared the memory. How to clear the memory? Click MRC minimum 2 times. 2 times minimum you should click, or click how many ever time you want to click. You click that. The memory will be cleared off. Okay. Yes. So this is the best question asked till today from this topic. Purinjada? Anyone got any doubt in this? Clear up? Yes. So this is something we are learning from our very basic class. 2x is equal to 5. Then x is equal to how much? 5 by 2. I wrote it like this itself so that you can understand it better. Because from very young age we are finding the value of x. Correct? Yeah, from 4th standard I think they introduced x. Then 5th standard it was their 10th standard and all, x square, x cube and all came into the picture. Yes. Now, standing on head. The last time. Now, everyone knows Naruto? If you doesn't know, this is Naruto, who is standing on head. Now people, whenever we talk about standing on head, you should understand that he is literally standing on head. There is no support of hand. In the picture, he will look like, oh, he is getting the support of hand and all. But what usually happens, or in general it is, his hand is pointing like this. He is literally standing on head. No support with respect to hand and all. If I am standing on head, you will only see my leg like this, not my face. My head will be where? Down. That is called as standing on head. His hand is there. His hand is there. Now, people, I am going to ask a question. Now you are looking in which direction? North direction. Now think about you are standing on head. Then you are going to, oh, yoga, this way you will go. Then you will be looking in which direction? South direction. Whenever you are standing on head, you will always take the opposite direction. But the questions will not be very complicated because our approach is very direct. Our approach will be always be like, a person standing on head means what? Normally we will take the person. A person is standing like this. So a person looking towards north means his right side is what? This. Left side is what? This. Then I will say, whatever question they are going to ask. For example, they will ask you, okay, then a person is standing abnormally or standing on head. His left hand will be pointing towards which direction will be the question. Okay, left hand or right hand will be pointing in which direction will be the question. We will not think about the person standing on head. Instead, what we will do is, we will assume that this person is standing normally and he is looking towards north, or whichever direction is mentioned, he is looking in that direction, we will assume. For example, this person is standing on head and looking towards north. Instead of putting him on standing on head and all, we are directly putting him like, normally he is standing like this, looking towards the north direction. Then, people, his left hand is pointing in which direction? East or west or? West direction. His right hand is pointing in which direction? That is east. Now, we know the left hand is pointing in west direction. But since he is standing on head, we will take the opposite. What is the opposite of west, people? Opposite of west is equal to east. Then the answer will be the opposite. Take normally and solve. But when you go to mark the answer, take the ulta. So if you think like, so I should put him like that and all, you will waste time. Thinking takes time. We don't want to think too much inside exam hall. So do it normally, but take the ulta as the answer. Okay, that way you can get it. I hope everyone understood the approach. Now, here people, look here. With this question, it will clear for you. Ajay stands on his head, faces towards the north. So, I am assuming that Ajay is standing normally. This is our Ajay and he is standing normally In which direction is the left hand pointing is the question. And he is looking in which direction? He is looking in the north direction. So this is east. This is what? West. This is his left hand. Okay. This is his right hand. They are asking in which direction his left hand is pointing. If he is standing normally, which direction his left hand will face? West. But is our Ajay normal here? No. Ajay is what? Standing on his head. Now tell me people, what is the answer then? Opposite of west. Opposite of west is equal to what? East is our answer. Directly you can go and mark options. Purinjida. Do it normally. Take the ulta. Okay. Till now we were solving everything in this straight cut manner. Rather than thinking too much, we were doing it in a method so that you can save the time inside examination hall. Okay. This should be the approach. If you take other approach, sometimes you will take more time. You will be like, oh, I'll take this Ajay, I'll put him like this way. You will think too much. That's not easy for us. Okay. Yeah. Think this way. Tell me. Virat stands on his head, face towards west. Okay. Now think about Virat is standing normally. Virat is there. Virat is looking towards which direction? Virat is looking towards west direction. This is west direction. Okay. Now think about it, people. A person facing west. Right of west is what, people? Right hand will be pointing towards north. Left hand will be pointing towards which direction? South. That we know. We already studied that. Then this is the west direction. Now they are asking, in which direction will his right hand point is the question. Right hand is pointing in which direction? North. But is our answer north? Is our Virat normal over here? No, he is standing ulta. So the answer will be opposite of north, which is what, people? Opposite of north is equal to south. Purinjida. Pakka. So doing logical reasoning in logical way is very hidden. Easy hidden technique, sir. Yes. We are literally logically solving it rather than solving it in other ways. This is how we should do it. Okay. Otherwise, you will take a lot of time. Now, why are we studying logical reasoning for examination? Because ICA is taking that whether your brain is brainy. Yeah, whether you have the logical capability. If you don't have the logical capability, it's fine, right? Not at all a problem. We will do some Jugaad method and all. We will learn it. Okay, that's how we are going to do. The entire logical reasoning we will be learning with some shortcut. Some or the other shortcut we will be learning throughout. Okay, people. I hope everyone understood this. Pakka? Sure? Yes. So with that, I think we have covered all the type of questions. But still, there will always be some extra. One attempt, there will be some different type of question would have come for the examination. So now we are going to see those type of question. Once we are done with those type of question, our chapter is going to be done. Okay, then we will have the test. Then we will say tata bye bye for the day. Okay, everyone should bring what tomorrow? Calculator. And if possible, try to take the printout also. Okay, try to bring the... And entire material is tomorrow chapter 4 we will be doing. But entire material is given to you. You can, if possible, take the entire material itself. Okay. Yes. You got it in the group, right, everyone? Yes, online. Everyone got it in the group? If you haven't received, tell me. I'll send it again in the group. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Workbook I have shared. That is different. Workbook is the second material. Then next day I will share another material. That is called as formula book. I'll share the formula book also with you. Like containing all the formulas. Okay, that will be useful in the coming days. Then, again I'll share a different point. Yes. Okay, perfect. Can you send it again? Yes, Merlin, I'll share. Okay. Now, here people, the final set of questions. The last and final set of questions. Here, if southwest becomes north, okay, then what will northeast be called? If Vijay becomes the CM, what will Stalin become? Just like that. Yeah. Now, normally we are going to write the direction. Okay. So the approach for this is much easier. You should have an eraser. If you don't have an eraser, you will take a lot of time to solve this question. Everyone, I'm going to say this is this is what the north, this is what south, this is what east, and this is what west, this is what northeast, this is what people, can I say it as southeast, this is what people southwest, and this is what people northwest. They are telling southwest becomes north. Southwest becomes north means I'll erase it off. Okay, I will write it as north. Then they are asking northeast will become what? What is the opposite of north? It should become south. Answer is what? South. Okay, this is the easiest approach. Erase it off and go for it. Rather than in some book and all, they will say, or rotate it and check. We can't do the rotation. That means too many pictures we should draw. For me, it might be easy to draw and rotate it. But for you guys inside examination hall, it is not that easy to rotate it. Okay. So you rotate it this way. Okay, people. Now everyone got that south? Pakka? If so, a similar question I will give you. Much more, a little more difficult question. Southeast is called east. That means whenever you get such a question, what you will do? You will just draw the normal picture. North is there, south is there. Who is here? East is here. Who is here? West is here. Then who is here? Northeast is there. Who is there? Southeast is there. Who is there? Southwest is there. Who is there? Northwest is there. Likewise, you will draw the basic picture. Then they are asking they are telling you something. Southeast is called east. Southeast is called east means instead of southeast you will draw what? East. Then they are telling northwest is called as west. Instead of west, northwest, you are going to draw what? West. Then southwest is called as south. This is south. Then automatically northeast will be called as what, people? North. Now, the question they are asking, what will north be called? North be called as what, people? It is in between north and west. So, north should be called as what, people? North, west. Why? Many people will say northeast. Now think about it. They are telling northeast is called as north. Okay. Again. I'll repeat that. I'll come back to the same point again where you will get better clarity. Till here everything is fine. What happened over here? Here it became, instead of southeast, I called it as east. Instead of northwest, I called it as west. Correct? Then what happened? Instead of southwest, I called it as what? South. Then opposite, instead of northeast, I will call it as what, people? North. Instead of northeast, I am calling it as north. Then they are asking, what will north be called is the question. This person will be called as what? That person is in between what and what now? North and west. A person between north and west should be called as what, people? Northwest. Okay. Pakka. So erase and draw. That is the best approach. Now people, can anyone tell me what will west be called? West is now in between west and south. So it will be called as southwest. Then south will be called as what? Southeast. East will be called as what? Northeast. Erase and draw. You are going for the hands. Okay. Otherwise we should, angle wise, we should rotate. It will take a lot of time. Okay. Sometimes it will not work out for you. Our easy method is always what? Erasing. We know better to erase than to write. So it's better always erase and write. Okay. So rotate a 45 degree left. Yes. Right. Okay. 45 degree right. Everything got rotated. Parinjida. Pakka. So it's a very good question. High chance of repetition in the future. If you are lucky, you will get it. If you are not lucky also, sometimes you will get it. Okay. Based on your knowledge. Yes. Fine. Clear online? Are you guys there? Adil, Ganesh, Merlin, Ismail, Samikta, you are there. Merlin is there. Yes. Adil, Abdul, everyone, please confirm. Yeah. Samikta said yes, sir. Rest of you, enka pochada. Yes. Everyone is there. Perfect. Awesome. Now, read the last line even though the question is big, you will get the answer very fast. How far did the son meet his father from the starting point? That means shortest distance we need to find. Correct? So we understood whatever may be the question they are giving, it is not going to affect us. Read it. A child is looking for his father. He went 90 meter east. So east how much? 90. Before turning to his right. Right of east is what, people? Right of east is south. How many meter? 20 meter. Before turning to the right again to look for his father at his uncle's place, 30 meter from this point. Now people, we wrote that he went right 20 meter. Then before turning to his right again, that means right of south is what, people? Right of south is west. And he walked how many meter? 30 meter. His father was not there. Okay, his father was not there. Then what happened? From there he went 100 meters to the north. So finally he moved north how many meter? 100 meter, where he met his father in the street. Now tell me which are opposite, which are direct. East 90 and west 30 will become what, people? East 60. South 20 and north 100 will become what, people? North 80. Now tell me what is the distance? Root of 60 square plus 80 square. How much is it, people? Root of, take your calculator and do it. Okay, 60 into equal to, how will you do it? 60 into equal to m plus 80 into equal to m plus, then MRC, click which button? Root button. How much are you getting the 100? Okay, you might get it 10,000. 10,000 root is what? 100. Okay, so whatever way they give, at the end of the day, this is a type what? Type 6 question. That is not going to change. Okay, then clear our people. Then I think we are almost at the end. We can wind up with the last set of questions. 54th question. Which one? Da? This question. Huh?
To his north, right?
To his north. To his north.
Right.
No, to his north means, I told you straight means whichever is in front of us is north. I was telling. East means this side. Maybe he was in the west direction. He was going in which direction? He was going in west. Then he goes to the north means he should go up. We should always think with from what point of view? Our point of view, not the boy's point of view.
But they have mentioned his.
No, that is fine. They will mention his. Till now we were doing with they went in this direction, everything it was mentioned. But it doesn't matter. We will always think from our point of view and do it. Okay. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it? Then people, this question, right up. 5 villages. We are going to draw finally. 5 villages, PQRST, are situated close to each other. Okay. P is to the west of Q. P is to the west of Q means with respect to Q, P is in which direction? Towards the west direction. West means left or right? Our left only, correct? Towards our left it will be the position. P is to the west of Q. P is over here. R is to the south of P. R is to the south of P, down or up? South means down. R is to the south of P. That is also done. Then T is to the north of Q. T is to the north of Q means with respect to Q, T is in the upper direction. So T is towards the up. Then S is to the east of T. East of T means with respect to T, S is in which direction? The east means towards our right. We will go this way. Who is there? S is there. Now people, the final question. Final question is, then R is in which direction with respect to S? So S is our point of view. With respect to S, R is in which direction? Which direction is that? This is which direction? Tell me people. This is called as southwest direction. Which option is the answer, people? C. Southwest. Purinjida. Draw one by one. Then accordingly, do go with the reference. Okay. Pakka? Sure? If anyone is having doubt, ask me right away. Clear, Ayurka? Everyone understood that? Yes, Lokesh, got it? Online? Ismail, right answer. Rest of you? Any doubt in this? Please confirm it to me. What is given? There are 4 towns. P, Q, R, T. How many are there? 4 towns are there. What is given? Q is to the southwest of P. Q is to the southwest of P means if P is over here, Q is where? Southwest. Southwest is which direction? This way. So who is there? Q is there. Q is to the southwest of P. Then R is to the east of Q. R is to the east of Q means what? Towards the right of Q or left of Q? Right of Q. It will be towards this direction. And southeast of P. Southeast of P means somewhere over here. Who is there, people? R is there. R is to the east of P, east of Q and southeast of P. That is done. Then people, what is mentioned? T is to the north of R. North of R means up of R or down of R? Up of R. And in line with QP. In line with QP means they all are in a same line. Okay. T is in line with QP and it is north of R. Now the question is finally, in which direction of P? So who is our reference point, people? Our reference point is P. In which direction of P is T situated? T is situated in which direction? This way is called as what? Northeast direction. Done. Draw 1 by 1 line. At the end of the day, you will get the answer no matter what. Okay. Draw, you will get it. If you don't draw this type of question, there is no choice. And it was asked also. These questions were the ones which was asked in the past and it can repeat also. And you will not get 3-4 questions like this and all. 1 question you might. Okay. And there were wrong questions in the past. Many wrong questions in the past from this chapter. What will they do now if they give a wrong question? Will they give you a grace mark? Yes, you will get a grace mark. But think about it. Do you know that it is a wrong question? You will find, some people will not find. They will sit and do again, waste the time. Until and unless you found out that it's a wrong question. You might have wasted 2.5 minutes. You will get a grace mark. Who never studied this chapter also will get a grace mark. They wouldn't have even looked at this question. Okay. So, with practice only you will get to know that whether a question is wrong or not. Okay. So, the second last question for the day. People. என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கீங்க? 5 friends A, B, C, D, E are staying in the same locality. What do you mean by same locality? They are nearby. In the same area they are situated. B's house is to the east of A's house. B's house is to the east of A's house means what? With respect to A's house, B's house is to the east. East means towards our right or towards our left? Towards our right. So whose house is there? B's house is there towards the right of or towards the east of A's house. Then people, one more thing is mentioned. B's house is to the east of A's house and to the north of C's house. Whose house is to the north of C's house? People, whenever and is in the picture, we are talking about the first person. I will give a very easy example so that you will not forget this. Vijay is a friend of Stalin and he is the CM. Now tell me, who is the CM? Vijay is the CM because Vijay is the friend of Stalin and he is the CM means we are talking about the first person. Similarly, in this question, B's house is to the east of A's house and to the north of C's house means we are talking about whose house? The first person, B's house itself. Okay. B's house is to the north of C's house. To the north of C's house means where should be the position of C's house? If I draw C's house over here, can I say B's house is to the north of C's house? No, it is to the south. That is wrong. Where should draw C? C should be over here. Then only I can say that B's house is to the north of C's house. Then C's house is to the west of D's house. C's house is to the west of D's house means if I draw D over here, is it correct? C's house is to the west of D's house? Or? No, this is to the right or it is to the east. That is wrong. So how will I draw, people? I will take this towards this side and I will draw what? C's house is to the west of D's house. This is correct. Okay. This is now correct because it is to the left. Now tell me, D's house is in which direction with respect to A's house? With respect to A's house, D's house is in which direction? Can anyone tell me? With respect to A's house, D's house is in which direction? This is called as southeast direction, this angle. Okay, that's how you will draw. Purinjida? Arthamainda? Manasilayam? Samjaya? Okay, any other language you know, you can tell me that without bad words. Okay, because long back when I was doing this YouTube marathon, YouTube live and all, right, I lost, tell me it in your language so that I will tell you back. Some people said some bad words and all in some other language. Sir, read this, sir. I will be like, I will read that. At the end, it was like I came to know that it were bad words after I finished everything. So, whichever is good word, please. I will always be happy to learn. Final question to wind up. Okay. After that, we will have a small test. We will finish with the test. Okay. Done. Two cars start from opposite places in a highway. What do you mean by two cars start from opposite places in a highway means what? That means if car A is there, car B will be in the opposite place and they will be like how many meters apart as per the question? They are 150 meters apart as per the question. Now it is a highway. So I will draw with black color from here to here straight. It is a highway. From the distance between them is how much, people? It is 150 meter is the distance between them. Then what is said? What is said here? First car runs for 25 kilometer and takes a right turn. For example, B. I am talking with respect to B. Okay. Everyone be ready. B walks for or B runs for how many kilometer? 25 kilometer. And it took what, people? It took a right turn and runs how many meter? 15 meter. Then it took a left turn and runs for how many meter? Another 25 meter and then takes the direction back to reach the main road. How many distance he would have covered? 15 meter he would have covered. Now, where is the current position of B? Can anyone tell me what is the current position of B? B is currently over here. Can anyone tell me what is the distance traveled by B currently in the main road? 25 plus another 25. It will be how much? 50. 50 is the distance traveled by our car named as B. Any doubt till here? Ask me right away. Okay. Understood distance traveled by B. Then they are telling, in the meantime, due to minor breakdown, the other car runs only for 35 kilometer. What do you mean by other car runs only for 35 kilometer, people? That means A is only traveling for how many kilometer? 35 kilometers. So A is currently over here and it traveled how many kilometer? 35. Correct? 35 kilometer. Then what is the distance between the two cars is the question. That means we need to find the distance between A and B currently. It is very easy, people. 150 is the total distance. From that, I am reducing travel distance by A. Then travel distance by B. How much is travel distance by B? 50. How much is the answer? 50 minus 85 minus 50 will give you how much? 65. Okay. These are the types of question you might get or you will get in your examination. Now, in the same question I am going to ask, what if there was no minor breakdown and car A was traveling in the same speed? What if car A was traveling in the same speed? That means car A would have traveled all the distance traveled by B through the main road itself. That is 25, 15, 25, 15. How much is the total of 25, 15, 25, 15 people? 80. Car A would have traveled around how many kilometers? 80 kilometers. Because there is no minor breakdown. Keep that in your mind. Okay. If breakdown is there, it will travel the same distance traveled by the other person in different direction through the main road itself. One mistake everyone will make is they might forget this 15. People, can the car teleport from this place to this place? No. Car should travel from this place to this place. That means it should travel this 15 kilometer. Okay. That's the point. If so, that's the content. Chapter is done. Then solve the workbook, clear it. Okay, tomorrow go home. Today go home. Work out all the questions from the workbook. You will get doubt. Come and ask me. I will help you out. Okay, either before the class or after the class, we will have the discussion. Completely your choice. Okay. With that, can we go for the test, people? Are you guys ready for the test? Okay. Yes.